one place. Someone flicks me a bad body. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a first one, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
What's going on, people? It is yours truly, Trey. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It would be funny if it was. I bet you're all logging in expecting to see me, Mr. Neutral, together forever. But he will be on very shortly, okay? Within the next half an hour, Mr. Neutral will be back on. But big up everybody in the building, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Obviously, you know we're the best at watch-alongs. You know there's no one better. You know, the hilariousness is always here. And it's Hard Talk Friday. Hard Talk Friday. All right. Hard Talk Friday. So you know what the fuck is gonna happen. We are waiting. We are actually supporting our good brother, Robbie Davies Jr. I gave him a lovely message on behalf of all of us at the iBoxing iBoxing Hub, mate, bro. I don't even know my own business. It's been a long ass week, man. You know how many fucking streams I did? Shit. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's like, let's share, let's subscribe. But before I carry on, this will be a good opportunity to just get all the promotion shit out of the way. So I'm going to play you this video with D-Rock Clothing, 40% off your total purchase by using iBoxingHub 24. Okay, so I can never find this bloody video. Found it. Uh, 40% off your total purchase at D-Rock Clothing. I'm actually going to put the website in here, D-Rock Clothing. So, yeah, man, it always has the maddest URL, this thing, bro. Like, there's so much shit, like, added to it. But yeah, guys, over to D-Rock Clothing over there. All right, use that promo code, and that's 40% off your total purchase. So we're watching the McCrory versus Carrillo over there in Belfast. Obviously supporting my good brother Robbie Davies Jr. Man, big up to him. I'm actually on ProBox TV at the minute. I think there's an issue with the stream. Yeah, I'm hoping. What is everybody else got technical issues? Because I'm on my ProBox TV. I was told the fight was free on ProBox TV. Mate, do you know what it is? I'm sorry, you lot, man, because I had this battle with myself. Do I go to the loo before, or do I go while Mr. Neutral is here? Can I hold it? And the answer is no. I can't hold it. So I will be back in un momento. Bear with me. I cannot tell you how great I feel after that. But I'm sure you guys know, because we're all human. We're all human. So obviously waiting for this fight to actually kick off. Don't know what is going on. Okay. All right. Uh, let's go over to the Pro Box YouTube because I'll be honest with you, lot. I don't know what's happening here, bro. And we were actually on time. We're on time for the fight. We're ready. All right, Robbie Davies Jr. versus Fortuna. Robbie had actually told me yesterday in our live interview that you can actually check on the channel um, that there was a weight issue because the flight was delayed. Fortuna, I don't know, he wasn't obviously able to keep to that little last diet before the weigh-in. Um, I thought he just was coming in overweight, just disrespectful, like a Ryan Garcia, just like that. But nah, he actually had a very legitimate excuse. So the fight will now be contested at welterweight. I didn't actually know until Robbie told me yesterday that he was supposed to fight Harlem Eubank. And do you know what he said? Big up Mr. Styles, man. Everybody, please, please, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Okay. Um, and also D Rock clothing, all of that stuff. And so if you purchase these things, I've also got my promo codes for Odd Body Garms as well. Okay, absolutely legitimate for my brother Jack Trimble, who owns a clothing store, a tattoo parlor, and a barbershop. This guy, bro, this guy is fucking elite, elite. So yeah, I'll give my promo codes over that during the show a little bit later. Big up, obviously, Mr. Styles. Big up everybody in the building, man. I hope you guys are choosing me and Mr. Neutral as your commentators instead of the actual commentators themselves. Because who wants to listen to those guys, bro? Okay, they fucking suck. All right, except for Adam Smith. Except for Adam Smith. Adam Smith is the truth. Um, but I don't know what's happening here, you lot, man. I have no idea what's happening. I'm just checking it out. Just checking it out here on X.com. Pro Box. Pro Box TV. And we got boxing tomorrow. We do have Liam Davis versus Shabazz Massoud. I'm really looking forward to that one. What is it? It's Pro Box TV, innit? On fucking thing. There we go. Right. Okay, guys. What's the crack? What's going on? All right. So there's no they're not saying that there's an issue. I'm gonna have to tweet these lot, bro, just to be like, yo, there's an issue, bro. Hang on. Let me try refreshing it again. Nah, can you guys watch it? If you go to my Pro Box TV, yeah, you can watch the fight just here. Um, if you go, this is how I'm watching the fight. So if you go to my Pro Box TV, obviously there is no footage. Uh, how's my camera? My share okay. Let's get the settings in. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go low definition for this one, you lot, man. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Yeah, is there a fucking issue? Like, what's happening there? Hmm. Look, every time I keep refreshing this, it's just like a black screen. Like, is it me or do I like? Am I gonna have to fucking? Is it because I've put? Hang on, it might be this. Nah, it's not that. Yeah, people in the chat are like, "What fight is it now?" Is the fight showing? Nah. People, I don't actually know what is happening. Sorry, I just had to cut the video for a sec. But imagine if I go onto like the YouTube and it's fucking working on there. That'd be hilarious. Do you know what? Let's try it, man. 1 second. Probox TV. Right, so you've got starts at 7:30. Okay, Hakan. Thank you, Hakan. All right. Fucking hell. People, man. Ah. Well, I guess we're good. I guess we're good. I guess we're good. Okay, because I was like, I was panicking a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Um, alrighty. Alrighty, buddy. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Okay, Mr. Neutral will be dropping in here in the next 20 minutes. So we need to make sure everything is nice and extreme, Mr. Neutral. All right. So bear with me one a momento again. Big up everybody in the building. Cool. All right. Okay. Okay. How's my video? Is my video all right? Wait, let me get this off. And then let me get this off. Yo, Robbie, I'm live. I'm gonna yeah. Yeah, that happens a lot. I don't know why that happens a lot. People actually call me while they know that I'm streaming on the internet. It's a bit of a sticky one. I can't even lie. Uh, like I said, big up everybody in the building, man. Who are you looking forward to? Hakan. Let's get the we got Mr. Styles in the building. Loving the haircut, RIko. Thank you very much. I'm never having long hair again. Fuck that. Hang on, people. Just in this. Yeah, not good. Cool. Sweet. Fight card starts at 7:30. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much, Hakan, for that one. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. This should be a whole lot better. So, fight card is delayed. Fight card is delayed 30 minutes. Hakan, how the fuck did you find that out? And like, Belfast is just down the road. I swear you're in Sweden or something. Big up to you, my guy, Hakan, man. Um, we got first fight is Matty Borland versus Callum Turnbull. Big up, big up SWS boxing, man. I see you, bro. I see you on X. I see you on Insta. I see you doing your thing. So big up to you, SWS boxing, man. Definitely a fan. Um, yeah, 1 second, guys. This is a bit of a madness. I can't even lie to you lot. Like, what? They delayed it. They delayed it by what? Why did they delay that? Why is it delayed? And why is there just a blank screen? Is my question. Right, there we go. All right, no more blank screen, guys. No more blank screen. We're living life. We're living life now. Big up to my guy Hakan in the building, man. Can you wait? If you can, no. Oh man, Hakan, I actually made up a sentence for you the other day. I can't remember. Um, sorry, 1 second. My mate's so jokes. What was I saying? Sinlang and Dubois. I want to big up Rob, man. Rob has been doing some streams with me over there at Banter Unboxing. So please, guys, if you're not subscribed to Banter Unboxing, you need to do some subscribing, man, because we are hilarious, bro. Trust me, you'll have a great, great fucking time. Anyway, let's get down to business. We got Paulie Malignaggi in there. We have who's that American guy again? I swear Ben. No, that was Algeri. Who is I'm listening to Paulie Malignaggi, man. I'm putting Dawn's Zone. Big up Shy in the building. I have the banner. I got the banner. Did I add this banner? Oh shit, my bad. I haven't added the banner properly. I don't know if I can do it mid-show. Okay. All right. We're gonna all sort that out. Where are you watching the fight? Shy, scroll up and then click over there. If you go to myprobox.com. So the fight's actually been a little bit delayed, guys. Remember, guys, okay, like, share, retweet. I've been saying that for like the past 16 minutes. It's been kerfuffled, bro. Like everything was supposed to start at 7 on ProBox's Twitter account, where you usually get news. There's fuck all there, and then there's just a black screen, and then no one's telling me anything. And then Hakan, who's not even anywhere near Belfast, is like, it's been delayed half an hour. How the hell did you know that anyway, Hakan? And ProBox TV is awesome. I mean, yeah, great. It's just as the consumer, I created an account to watch this, so she'll be able to just tell me whether shit is delayed or not. But guys, we have to be supporting Robbie Davies Jr. Taylor the Tape. I actually had him on my show yesterday, so please, like I said, go check that out. Robbie is such a genuine person. Does fucking so much charity work. He does work with disabled kids as a job. Plus, he trains. And bro, man, this guy's a fucking saint. I felt like shit just because I'm not doing any of that. You know, like I mean, obviously, working to make this great. Making to make this great. Making iBoxingHub great again. Um, but yeah, it's amazing to have good people like him in the world, honestly. So he's actually going to send me the links and stuff for his charities. So what we're going to do, we're going to put them in the description of our videos, so people can, if you want to actually donate or this or whatever like that, or you know, send Robbie a nice little message. That's you can do that via that. But yeah, Fortuna came in heavy. Fortuna, he a big up Treyway in the building. Um, yeah, Shy, if you scroll up a little bit, it's my.proboxtv.com. So I'll put it up here actually. Fudge cakes and lemon drops. There we go. So that's where you guys can watch the fight. Please go and support these boxers, man. And support the people of Ireland. I fucking love Ireland. I went to Ireland to go watch uh Cracker versus who did he fight? I can't even remember, but he sparked that guy. Well, he came in overweight as well. I wasn't too impressed with that, but I like Crocker. I think he got a gift decision against William. Yeah, William. I think he fought last, but that's a tale for another time. Bro's comb over is mad. The amount of gel in that in I don't know if you're watching the same thing that I had, like not the ball guy, and then you got the other guy. I know he's a boxer. I can't remember what his name is. I think Ben fought him actually, and then I don't know. People are just trying to run up all the baby oil and gel in the world. It's a bit weird, but what can you do, really? Big up to the 53 people that have tuned in within this 20 something minutes, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And let's continue to get the numbers up and up and up and up and up and up, because it's going to be an incredible show. All right. Big up Treyway. Yeah, banter in boxing needs hard talk. Okay, hard talk. All right, so that's what we're doing right now. We've been smashing out shows for you guys, man. We have literally, because we love you a lot, and we love giving you guys content, and it's what we love doing, and that's why we're creating such a big network and business to appease the fans. So please, guys, support us. Thank you for supporting us. If you have been supporting us, and if you haven't already, jump on the ship. Jump on the ship. Trust me, we're going to the Bahamas with this one. McKenna fight. Who is that? I can't remember what I was talking about. What's going on? Eric, big up Eric in the building, man. Like I said, the 505 watch party is on the 21st of December. So get your tickets. I've got the link somewhere. Yeah, I got the link somewhere. There we go. So you can go and get your tickets for the 505 watch party, right? It always comes up as this like, 1 second. There we go. Cool. You can go and get your tickets for the 505 watch party here. All right. So support, support, support. All right. Support. Because without you guys, we are literally nothing. And, I have to go back and do day jobs and stuff. And I don't want to do that. I want to entertain you all. So, yeah. Big up Treyway in the building. All right. All right. All right. All right. Like I said, guys, be as active as you can in the chat. I'm waiting for the fights, man. Like I don't want to just monologue here. All right. It's not my strong point. No, it is my strong point. But yeah. There's boxing tomorrow as well. Oh, finally, fuck's sake. All right, this is called the Contender Series. McCrory versus Carrillo. All right, Padraig McCrory. I feel like I've seen him fight. Leonard Carrillo. You got Robbie Davis. Big up my guy Robbie Davis in the building, man. Fuck's sake. We got Scousers in the building. Scousers in Belfast. I've been working on my Irish accent. I don't know how you feel. But as soon as Mr. Neutral comes in, which will probably be within the next 10 uno momento, then we will start getting people in. Then I'll drop the StreamYard, and then people can start rolling through 1,000,000%. Because it'd be rude, innit? It'd be rude to get people on the show before my co-host on his show. It's like pissing on his yard, and I've never pissed on anybody's yard recently. So yeah, this is oh mate, we've gone back into that screen. Now the thing just shook. I'm sure there's funding for this. Who funds ProBox TV? There we go, guys. Go get your tickets over there for the 505 watch party. Big up Hakan. Kurt Walker versus Rudy Garcia is off. Mate, this show is cursed, bruv. What the hell? I just want to see Robbie just get his bread and get the fuck out of there. That's all I care about, to be honest with you. But there's some serious shit that's wrong right now. And if this is right, I don't want to be wrong. Yes, that makes sense. 1 second. That's why you. Sorry. There we go. Me too, these bad boys. Sorry, just doing some cool shit that you guys can't see. There we go. I think that's a little brighter. I look better now. Yeah. Cool. Rudy Garcia missed weight. All of these lot missed weight. Did they come on the same plane? I don't understand. Like what actually happened? Fortuna missed weight terribly. Like he might as well. I thought bro was gonna come in middleweight, but Obviously, Robbie very respectful as he usually is, and etc. etc. I'll be honest with you, lot. Uh, I didn't even know that they were doing this contender series on ProBox TV. Who spon? Who? Because this is obviously for McCrory. Well, I say a comeback fight, but let me see McCrory's record. I'll be real with you, lot. I'm not familiar with his game, or I probably am, but here we go. Yeah, box wreck the fuck out of me. I can actually show you lot that. All right, tailor the tape. I'm sorry, but how can most boxers call themselves professional if a good number? Thank you, Mr. Styles, man. It's fucking bullshit, bro. Like, how are you mixing weight? You sign a contract to say this is what I'm fighting at, and that's that. Who's on first? I believe WSW. It is somebody said it earlier. Yeah, whoever said it earlier. Spin the block on that one. Yeah, Rudy Garcia failed his medical. Huh? Mate, the plot is thickening. Hakan, you're the real journal, mate. I had to take journalist out of my bio because I was like, yeah, I don't want to journal anymore. People blame you if shit's wrong, even if someone said it's right. I choose a simple life. Tommy McCarthy won on the prelims on points. Who you want to see him fight next? There's prelims. What the fuck is going on? Where are the prelims? Where is mate? Conlon boxing. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah. Let's check McCrory. Actually, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. The TKO loss. Who did he lose to? Technical lockout. Yeah. He was on. Huh? Mate, McCrory is 36 years old. 36. That's not a bad record, but huh? Okay. Well, fuck it. We're watching McCrory, so that's that. Lost to Berlanga. That's who he lost. He lost to Edgar Bumaye. How could I forget? How could I forget? Ah, that's why we need SWS boxing. I want to say your name is Todd. I'm going to call you Todd until you tell me otherwise. In February, bro. Thank you, Todd. Tommy McCarthy lost in Poland for the EBU cruiserweight title. Tommy McCarthy. Ah, yes, Tommy McCarthy. Didn't he fight? He lost to Chev. Huh? Tommy McCarthy was fighting for the European title, mate. I've not been in a deep sleep or anything. I swear to God, like I had great sleep, my breakfast, my protein. I missed all of this shit. Yep. Willem Smith and Chev Clark, bro, as well. Yeah, I remember that, bro. I was not there for that one. Willem Smith and Chev Clark, bro, as well. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we have the man.
How you doing, RIko?
Mate,
I'm here
telling
at
you.
last. I'm here at last.
Yeah. I've just been a bit kerfuffled with this card, Padre. Like it's I don't know. So luckily we've had a Todd is calling you the GOAT, Mr. Neutral. Alrighty. 1 second. Big up Mr.
Love you,
Neutral,
mate.
Mr. Styles.
Big up all the people in the chat. I can't see who's in there at the minute, but I've not logged into YouTube. But thanks very much for all your lovely messages. We're gonna have a good one tonight, RIko. 3 shows, banter and boxing. Then we got hard talk, and then the watch along. Well, obviously, we'll incorporate all 3 at the same time. So all the hard talk gentlemen, get in there. You know, the link will be in there in a bit. And get in, and we'll do hard talk at the same time. What more can you ask for a 5-6 hour show?
Well, you can ask for me wrapped in a bundle of wrapping paper, edible.
Pause. As they say.
No, play. We got Mr. Neutral in the building. We have myself, man. I told you, lot. This is Banter Central. This is Neutral's Hard Talk mixed with B&B Takeover, mixed with something else, mixed with everything else, mixed with you guys. So we need maximum people in the chat. You know, this is the watch along. Finally, these
coming through in a bit as well. As soon as this card gets underway with you know, in our list, we'll get people in. But you know, we'll do it all in one go. Can't wait. I've got my beers lined up. Everything's lined up.
Oh yeah. Well, this is what I was saying. I was like, I can't drop the StreamYard yet, guys. I can't let anybody else on before my co-host, because that's just like pissing in someone's garden. And I said, I've never pissed in your garden.
I know, and I'm late tonight. I'm late, which is not cool.
No, you're not late. You're not late. These lot are late. They've only just started the show now. I think Paul and Malinaji was in the Uber. They had to wait for him, but thankfully, everybody, Paulie has made it, and yeah, we can. We're gonna have a great time.
Absolutely. So, lots to talk about tonight. Obviously, you know, we got so much to come up. Have you done you've done your intros, haven't you? But one thing I want to highlight. 21st of December is the rematch between Usyk and Fury, and let's just big up Shy 505 Way on Twitter. The watch party queen of London town will be there in force. Should be a good show. 3, you know, we're looking for record numbers to come along, and Mr. Neutral will be giving away tickets in November and December on the run up to that. It's something you can't miss. Bring your mate, you know, for the price of, you know, free ticket if you come into the competition. And even if you don't win, it's £15.
Oh.
You know, mate, what have we got there? We got a DJ, we got an after party, we got caterers, punch machine, games. There's just so much to do. And for the price of what, a couple of beers, you're joining the great RIko. Fighting Words 505. Eric the Red, as I like to call him. Big up Eric. Great watch along commentator. And myself, causing chaos and havoc amongst the young'uns. But I'll be there 21st of December. So get your tickets. Get in that link at the 505 bio on Twitter and Instagram. It's all there. And yeah, come along. It's a great time. And don't we have a party? You know, it's amazing after party as well. DJ Mad Influence goes off his rocker. Absolutely loving it for the young'uns. Yeah, great stuff. So that's for that. That's for then. So RIko, drop that StreamYard link. We'll start getting the lads in, because we got a fight coming up, which will be Matty Ballin versus Callum Turnbull for a super bantamweight. This is Northern Ireland versus Scotland. Obviously, I'm going for my man Callum Turnbull, being from Inverness, all the way in the north there. It's almost Iceland up there in Inverness. You know, it's quite me town, but they got a great football team as well, and doing really well as they went for that ring war. But you know, what's been your favourite subject this week, RIko? What's really got, you know, a hold of your kahunas?
A hold of my kahunas, mad thing.
Aye.
So Aye. We love you too, Shy. I managed to sort it all out and figure it out because I'm so clever. So here's a StreamYard, guys.
Tech guy.
Favorite. Oh my god. I think it's been fucking shit, really, innit? I think the funniest thing. No, actually, I do have a favorite. The Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso.
Oh yeah, all that duck talk. I can't believe it, RIko.
Saying, I believe it. Okay, Padre, because it's just so Mexico. You know what I mean? It's just so.
Yeah.
If
The
it
Brits have
quacks
been
like a duck,
spanking the
has
Mexicans
ginger
recently,
hair,
haven't they?
mate, we've been battering everything out here, man. Hail Britannia, okay? Fucking, I should have worn my England shirt today,
Hail
but I felt
Britannia,
it was because it's obviously
Britannia
Halloween.
rules the ring.
Well, yesterday was Halloween or Halloween's whatever. I got my Spider-Man shirt on.
Did you get your sweetie bags? All your bags full of sweeties?
I don't eat sweets, Padre. I don't eat.
That's
sweets.
good boy. Good boy. It's a good
my
thought.
sister.
That's because I never bought you any when you were a kid. You don't miss something.
I would have loved that.
Had.
I would have loved that milk. I would have loved the milk, to be honest. I think that was the most essential part of what I needed at that time. But just obviously, yeah, no, I don't eat sweets, man. My sister has bad diabetes, and now my nana has diabetes, and my granddad had it, so I don't really indulge in sweets like that, to be honest. I'm sweet
that's
enough.
A good enough reason.
I think I'm sweet enough anyway. I think yeah. Padre, what's been your favorite moment this week? It can't top the Eubank duck talk. Like, there's surely no way in hell.
Obviously, that made me laugh. That was a winner for me as a topic for the whole week. Another favourite of mine is obviously the inevitable cancellation of Lamont Roach and Tank Davis. I called that.
I told you.
But as you say, we're suffering from the aftermath of the Tubbev and Bevel Undisputed, where we had so much excitement in the build-up, and now it's just all not as good. But listen, I had a great time in Manchester.
Padre, don't cry,
week.
Padre. What was that? That was the most un-Scottish thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know. No, it's pure acting. And I had a great time there last week. But boxing-wise, I can understand it's the everybody's on this hangover from Tubbev and Bevel, where everything else just doesn't seem right. But listen, look, we're on Pro Box TV tonight. We're getting spoiled. You watched boxing. What was it, Wednesday night?
Yeah.
We're getting some good card, and you were impressed with that card Wednesday night.
I fucking loved it, Padre. I'll be honest with you. I was so impressed. And there was no man there bigger than 100. Oh, bless you, Padre. I don't know what the hell. What? There was no man there bigger than 120 pounds, and they were all knocking each other out.
It was great. The battle of the little guys.
Big up to our brother in the. Big up to our brother in the building, man. Big up. If anybody has long names from now on, and you don't have your real name, I'm gonna give you a name, and it's gonna be a shorter one. So, SWS, you're Todd. So Todd is saying, gonna be decent. Matty versus Turnbull. I'm saying Turnbull on points. Matty's saying Turnbull on points. I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't really know a lot of the fighters fighting on this card.
Now these guys in this chat know their stuff. SW Boxing, big up Sam. Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. There's our man Ra. Big up to the iBoxingHub family. Thanks for coming through, mate. We're gonna give you hours of interesting and just pure entertainment, RIko and neutral style. But this fight started in earnest. 20 seconds gone. So you got the Irish guy in the blue and the white, and the Scottish guy in the black and gold and white shorts. One's blonde, tumble, dark haired.
They don't tell you what did they show you the tail of the tape, like, because it's not, because I don't know these laws.
Yeah, you just missed it.
Big up Ryan in the building. Big up Ryan in the building, man. Everybody, what was I gonna say? Ra has just come back from holiday. He's come back from
Yeah, big up Ra,
tanning
Mauritius.
and fanning. Nah, he came back from Thailand, like deep Thailand. So I hope he
Oh,
got everything that he needed from that holiday. So Steve
Steve
looking
looking slim.
slim.
Yeah, I've lost a stone. I didn't know it wasn't working out. It's called COVID.
I would have just said I would have run with the working out. That's what
Oh,
I'm
wait a
saying.
minute.
We got Ra. RIko, how can you not know young Sam, the future of boxing reporting? Well, his name is Todd.
Exactly. Sam Walker doing some fantastic stuff with Jay's Fight Talk as well. Absolutely loving the content. I had the pleasure going on their show last week, and great guys. Another one to give a shout out.
So
to
this is
Tully
you
as
now,
well.
isn't it, Mr. Neutral? You're out here going on shows, you're doing appearances. That's
Oh no, I
you're there.
charge a
That's you.
hefty fortune, RIko. You get it for free, my man. I'm only joking. No, you know, these guys love to support the community. The community is everything to me,
shout out,
to
Sam.
Mr. Neutral. Big up
Shout out,
Boxing
Sam.
Media Hub, my man Jams. Yeah, absolutely fantastic guys. And go and check out the content. Håkan Johansson, my man from Sweden, the professor of boxing knowledge, a historian. Big up him. He'll be coming through later on the watch along, hopefully.
Eric, I swear I sent it to you on WhatsApp. Sorry, my bad.
Where's Eric? Yes, let's get him through.
I put the StreamYard in the chat, guys. If you guys do want to have a conversation with us, or you just want to hear me and Mr. Neutral, just be me and Mr. Neutral, that's even okay too.
No, that's just not good enough. It's a hard talk tonight. Everybody come through.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I haven't even sent the back signal
rules.
out yet. Oh, God. Might need a social media manager here to help me out.
Your enemies are after you.
Are they? I have no enemies. Thank you, Ra. The show with Punch Out Boxing. Let's not forget that. How could I? That was, do you know what? That was a really, really good show. I hope people go and check that out. Punch Out Boxing. It was I look back at the 50-year anniversary of Rumble in the Jungle with George Foreman and the great Muhammad Ali, where we just chopped it up and broke it down. Me and Devendra at Punch Out Boxing. Absolutely great debate. So go and check that out, please. It's on my playlist in Neutral's Corner on YouTube, or you go to Punch Out Boxing and get it there. Really, really good breakdown. Really enjoyed that with Dev.
If you drop me the links and stuff, I can actually put them in the chat.
See, asking me to do that is just like asking me now to fix a cyber truck. It's not gonna.
Padre, we got Eric in the building. Big up, Eric.
Yeah, what's good?
Big up, Eric. Good to see you, mate.
I'm good. How's everybody doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good. You're not recently back from holiday yourself, or a week or so ago. You know, are you back in the swing of things?
Someone had a birthday.
Yeah.
Back to normal life. Back to normal hectic. But
back to work. The grind.
The holiday was good. The birthday was good. Spent with
family, excellent. That's what we want to hear.
No, it's good. I've just put this fight on. The Pro Box fight.
This fight at the moment, Ireland's Borland versus Scotland's Turnbull. To be honest, I've took my eye off it whilst we were talking there, RIko. So I'm as clueless as you at the minute, Eric, as how it's going. But let's go have a wee check it out now in round 2. They've got 2 minutes left, or just under. It seems to be the Irishman who seems to be taking the more aggressive, coming forward. But that southpaw style of Turnbull on the counter is a problem. But out of the two so far, lost his balance there, Turnbull. Out of the two so far, it seems to be the ball and seems to be the one that's the tidier of the two and connecting with his punches.
Yeah, I've only had it on for maybe a minute or so, but I've seen Borland land a couple of shots which looks like that rocked Turnbull. It's all
yeah, just
he does look the cleaner, the sharper fighter as well.
Yeah, they're letting it get a bit messy now. And Tumbles just seems to be punching desperately. It's a few times I've seen him swing and miss now. Very untidy. So he needs to tighten up a wee bit with his discipline. There's another one. Totally sent him off balance. And this is going to be easy work for Bolland at this rate.
Yeah, it looks like it's a matter of time before Bolland lands maybe a 3-punch combination and probably drops Turnbull, because he's lunging in. Turnbull
He's so open. But he just got through with a left hook there, Eric. That's the danger for Bolland, I would imagine, would be not to, let him connect too many times like that.
I think it's a case of Turnbull realises boxing-wise he probably isn't on that level, but he does he might have power in his shots, because he's lunging in every time, and every shot he throws, even the jab he throws with power, everything he's throwing with power.
Yeah, he's putting a lot into his punches, isn't he?
Yeah, he's probably late, maybe I'd say around 5, 6. Bolland might get him out of there, because he's only going to tire himself out.
That's right.
With those power shots.
And once he does that, the faculties start to wane, the resistance starts to wane, and as you quite rightly say, a couple of combos, and that's it. It could be a stoppage. That was that left hook, as it's just shown in the replay. That sort of
left as well. It
come round the side sort of thing, didn't it? Or big uppercut. Right there. Yeah, good stuff. But a bit messy. Let's see what round 3 brings us. Big up, Jams. Thank you for coming along. I know you're unwell at the moment. Get better soon. Lots of bugs going round out there. Stay safe. Maybe putting the mask back on, because there's a lot of people I've seen that have gone down with it. So yeah, keep safe out there. Round 3. SWS boxing as it tumbles 2 rounds up. Tumble. That's a surprise, Sam.
I didn't see
I give that last round to Bolland. So I'll go with the first round with you. So let's even it up 1-1 so far. And we'll go from there.
I'm not sure. I can't comment on the first round, but the second round, Bolland looked like he won it for me. The better shots.
Yeah, the idea work, effective aggression, that sort of thing. But
power. Everything he throws is with power.
Yeah.
And he's lunging in, and his hands are down, his arms are out when he's lunging in as well.
It's like he's putting 110% into his punches. It just makes him it compromises his balance.
Yeah.
And he overextends, overreaches, and then he's before you know it, he's twisted to the side. But as you expect from a Northern Ireland Scottish Gaelic type fight, this is exactly as I pictured it. Pictured it going.
Bolland starts to go to the body.
All heart, very little science.
Yeah, Bolland is starting to go to the body a bit more of Turnbull. Oh, good shot by Turnbull.
That was a better shot.
They're both
again, it's good uppercut from Bolland there. But they're meeting in the middle, the clinching, pushing off, very little movement, back in. And Bolland seems to be now just getting the better of the exchanges. Eric, do you agree with that?
Bolland, he is, but Bolland needs to stop trading with him, because he's the better fighter. And when he trades with him, Turnbull has power, and he's rocking. When he hits Bolland's feeling it, and he doesn't need to be in there with Turnbull, because he's clearly the better boxer. He's got a better jab. He's got a better straight right. But when he gives Turnbull a chance, He just throws that wild left hook and wild right hand every single time, and it's landing. It is landing.
It is landing. But that was better work from Tumble there when he steps back. But he's dropped his guard once again. But he's using his. I think
But
you're right there. But
you see that round for me, that could go either way because I thought Borland was doing the better work, but Turnbull was hit when he caught him. He visibly hurt him. He could see the shots affecting him.
You can see Tumbo's the stronger of the two boxers right now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Big up, Jams.
RIko, you're back.
That round
Hello.
Round is a close round for me. You could give it either way. I'd probably give it Borland because he didn't.
In fact, as you say that, I actually give that round to Tumble. So
yeah, that's what I mean.
It just goes to show you that it's what you look for, doesn't it? Isn't it the side that makes up your own personal mind?
Yeah. For me, that round, I couldn't argue at all Turnbull winning that round. It was one of those rounds where, like you've seen on the screen now in the replay, Borland was landing combinations, but then he'd stay in and trade with Turnbull.
Wait, he was landing what?
Combinations.
No, Padre, don't do that.
I knew you were going to think of that. I knew you was going to say that.
I was actually. I'm not gonna lie. I've just because I've got duties. All right, I'm mad. I'm trying to make the show as smooth as fucking possible. When I heard Eric, I needed to just hear that. That Eric inspired me. What did you say?
Combinations. There we go.
Yes, he did the thing. Combination.
Borland needs to keep moving his feet because for some reason he's standing there and he's getting hit with the counters.
Yeah, because right now Tumble is wearing him down.
Yep.
He's doing it very, very cleverly.
You see, he needs to do that. Throw the right hand move. Throw you double the jab up as well. He's just throwing one jab.
He's a far stronger fighter, Tumble, when they get in the clinch because he's throwing Borland around. But Borland, it was a lovely feint, and then he threw that jab which hit home. But he, like you say, Eric, he's choosing to stay in the centre of the ring and trade, which is for me is the wrong thing because he's walking into Tumble's territory now.
This fight has turned from
says winner of this versus Reese Edwards.
Jams
for the Celtic side.
Wait, hold on, I'll message.
Sorry, RIko, on you go.
No, Padre. No, I'm trying to sort a little something in the back. You guys are awesome, and this is the greatest network show place in the world. So I'm really happy that you guys have chosen us.
This is a proper Celtic fight now.
Every time Borland looks like he's about to take control of the round, he stands and stays.
He's far too static. Far too static.
This bit here he's doing is really well. That was a lovely body shot by Turnbull. Absolutely lovely body shot. And he's hurt him.
Yeah, he's just getting warm there for back of the head punches is Borland. He's done that a few times.
Well, he's getting caught. His chin's in the air while he's trading with him.
That was a nice straight right from Borland. He's totally dropped his hands. Yeah, go.
Give Borland that round.
Yes.
Shout out Sam.
Oh, he's turned his back on him. Borland did. He thought he had
Sam,
the bell.
Put your YouTube in the comment section, the link thing, and then I'll put it on the. Yeah, love Jams, bro. I think let's try and make this one of the best lives that we've done. All the lives that Padre and I do, like they're fucking sensational. But I want this one to just have mystery guests coming through. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do, man. What was I saying? hopefully this turns out to be a nice little card. This is super bantam, so they won't fight Rise Edwards. Apparently, Thingy pulled out, didn't he? Butler, Paul Butler pulled out of the negotiations, or purse bids or whatever with Charlie Edwards.
Oh, what a sharp a tumble there.
Oh,
Wait, are you guys ahead of me?
Oh, another big right hand. He took it well though, the Irishman.
Borland needs to stop trading with this guy.
He's in trouble here. He's going to get in trouble in a minute. You were quite right, Eric. A few more rounds of this, he surely cannot last.
What seconds are you guys on, like the rounds?
2
25,
2 minutes 19.
Oh, what? How am I? Oh, probably because I'm like.
You going for a P? Yeah, I'm going straight there.
We chose a couple of seconds ahead of me.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
No,
yeah.
Oh, you're behind.
We chose a couple of seconds.
Oh, I've got
2 minutes to go.
I've got a surprise for you, Padre.
I love surprises.
Borland's trying to be tough man, this guy right now, and it's not working. For some reason, he keeps standing in front of him.
There's a common problem amongst the Irish when it comes to the Scottish. They want to match that Scottish grit and heart. It just doesn't happen.
He is landing, but he's getting caught at the same time. He's landing his shots, he's landing the nice, clean combinations, and then he get caught with a big left hook or a big right hand.
Yeah.
Standing there.
And then there's no combinations.
I've got this 2-2 myself, actually, Jams.
Yeah,
although I missed the first round, I'll give that a tumble. To Borland, I should say. Oh, big right, big left. Borland still.
Ooh.
No movement, no plan B. Takes another left, but comes back with a lovely uppercut. A good body work now. These judges showing great heart. And a big left right from Borland. That rock tumble. Oh, this is turning into a cracking fight.
This is what's going to happen. Turnbull's going to throw a big left hook and it'll land. As Borland, because when Borland starts pouring it on, his defense just goes missing. He's so defensively lax when he's attacking. It's crazy. His hands aren't up. There we go again, right hand.
But why? Why aren't his hands up?
I don't understand it. He's been doing this from the third round. He's getting caught with the left hook time after time after time. He lands a combination. He's doing really well. You think, oh, yep, he's gaining control. Boom, takes a left hook, and then it turns again.
Should I just screenshot my face like when I'm like dazed as fuck? Yeah, let me send the link to this guy. He's almost as bad as you, Padre.
I'm not gonna lie. This fight, these scorecards could be wild.
I don't even like. I don't really care about scorecards anymore. I just think I'm just like, well, I enjoyed the fight. Fucking, it is what it is, isn't it?
That's fair.
Because the scorecards have been just they're shit, Eric. They're shit.
Yeah, they've been awful. They have been awful.
It's like they all came together. Like I don't know, like they had like some secret society meeting, and then they've said, "Let's just fuck everything up. Let's just do it."
Yeah.
Yeah, the scoring has been absolutely atrocious this year, especially this year, 2024. I've never seen scoring cards like it.
No, the scorecards are mad
across the world.
No new judges. It's still the same old judges doing the fight.
Yeah, but they get new directives, Eric, and then, you know, especially for the Batopiev and Bevel fight, where the judges were told to score effective aggression.
No one, everybody
that was always going to favour Artur Batopiev, because that's how his style and the sweet science that Bevel was just not
Yes.
scored.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's a lot. It's been a lot to be desired, and there's no clear directive from any sanctioning body around the world, from all across the 5 sanctioning bodies. There is no clear directive of how judges
Which is
should judge
stupid,
a
which
fight.
is weird.
It's just, well, yeah, it's weird. Very unprofessional. It's just like they can make up their own
No, because
rules
like they gave
from continent to continent.
Like the judge, everybody gave Bivol those first 3 rounds. Like the
Listen,
judges had
Bivol,
like
on hindsight, was never going to get a result in Riyadh. Never. He could have won 10 rounds. He was never going to get a result.
they won't let you in. Why? Oh wait, hold on. Oh shit.
So back to the fight. 1 minute 30 to go in round 6. Jams has it 3-2 Borland after 5 rounds. For me, I have to agree. Although he's getting away with it, Borland, from playing the wrong game plan. It's just that the fact that Turnbull is only doing good stuff in spots. And when he does do it, he's hurting the Borland, but he's not doing enough. He's not closing the show.
Who is this guy?
Look at it. It's the big man himself, Mr. Evans Dobler. How you doing, big man?
What's good, man?
Yeah, what's good, brother? Fucking hell. That is a surprise.
Yes, chill.
Thank you, RIko.
You're very, very welcome.
How you feeling, big man, after your experience in the UK?
Oh my God, bro!
I told you. Sorry,
man, I can't even. Bro. Manchester was unbelievable.
It's a nice town, isn't it?
Did you go to the burlesque? That burlesque place, Evans?
Everything beautiful in Manchester. Everything is crazy.
And the food. And what do you think of the British food, all in all?
The food was. The food was good. Where we were staying at the Audrey, I can't pronounce it. What's the name of the hotel?
Doesn't matter. But the food was good.
It's across the road from a co-op.
Yeah, whatever that
Yeah, I know where he stayed. I know where he went. This guy, they took him on the whole experience. You went to the burlesque place, didn't you?
No, I didn't do that. I didn't. Look,
you did. Okay.
Hey, check it out. I saw the line there, though.
You saw the what?
You saw the what?
I saw the line around the corner. The line was beautiful.
Yeah.
Bro.
The statue thing.
I've been a lot of places, but I ain't been to places like Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester's elite.
Back for leisure, man. And the arena was beautiful. It was the crowd was they were excited, man. It was something. Just didn't go our night, didn't go our way.
It was a great week all week when we seen your team come in on Wednesday for the presser. I spoke to Regis, spoke to yourself. The confidence in the team is just amazing. His family were there as well, all happy, smiles, everything was good. And the British media were all flocked to Regis after the presser. They wanted to get, poor Jack Carroll had one guy filming and got off. Such was the interest in Regis, fight. He was really, I think the British fans actually took him into their hearts and showed it that fight. He was given a great reception all week.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
I felt that. It's funny. I've never really been in a place where, except San Francisco, but
what is done?
Even in the O2 is British boxing. Their fans are crazy, bro. The fans are
hardcore.
And they know boxing. So, and when you walk through the arena, I usually go case the place out, and I'll go walk through the arena when people are filing in, and I shook a couple of hands, took a couple of pictures. It was warm felt, man. I had a great time.
You did. I've seen your Instagram videos as you was going through Manchester. You're really happy with what
he was having the time of his life, innit? I was looking at it.
I love this place.
How did you feel? How did you feel about having good beer, like decent beer?
I don't
How
know
was that?
what beer I had, but it was good. So I was at the bar, and I was like, "Yeah." So the young lady beside me, she's like, "Try this." I tried it. Look, and they bought me drinks. How about that? And look, I can't complain
Wait,
about
did they
that.
say, like in White Chicks? Do they, like
Man,
no, not in White Chicks, sorry. Yeah, in White Chicks, they're like beautiful chocolate man.
bro, it was crazy. Beyonce would be just a regular face, and I'm
Is
telling
that right?
you, Beyonce would be a regular face, only because of her superstar status. But the women, gorgeous wise, eat her alive.
I'm so
Yeah, I
proud of
mean,
you, big dog.
I'm talking about like friendly and cordial. Just they'd blew her away, bro. I'm telling you,
well, yeah, they're very polite,
like
very,
12,
very.
a lot of them.
Big up Tro in the building. Big up
Now,
everybody in the
I
building,
have to
man. Hit
ask
that
you,
like and
Evans. Sorry, mate. I'm
no,
just
it's
so
okay.
excited to ask Evans some
Oh,
questions.
it's all right. See, do I not come through for you, Padre? Here's your season
Yeah,
ready on
see,
Christmas.
this is what you do when you spoil me. This is what happens. I start going on. Now, Evans, the result in itself, did you feel that we was just talking about judging just before you come on? Did you feel that that was whack?
I thought
those scorecards
are whacked out because Regis won those first six rounds, but they were competitive. But I thought he edged those rounds out, and then going into round 7, he twisted his ankle 3 times.
was it 3? I seen 2. I seen 2 and 1 knee pop as well.
So he couldn't when he twisted his ankle, Catterall capitalized, and I mean it was a bad twist too. Like all the ankle rolled all the way over.
Yeah, I know that feels.
Not taking nothing from Catterall. Catterall in the corner had a perfect plan. They waited. They waited for an opportunity. And the opportunity came, and
well, that opportunity was round 9. Obviously, through he did capitalize. There's no two ways about it. He sensed it. You could tell from round 8 that his game was changing.
yeah.
Now I thought he was gassing, but that clearly wasn't the case until a bit later on.
No, he pulled his ankle real bad, man. So he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't tired. None of my fighters get tired in fights. They're always finishing even stronger in the second half of the fight. And I didn't know. I only saw it through. I thought the shoes that he had on were not boxing shoes. Those shoes are made for. I don't know who made those shoes, but they were not to fight. And
he was slipping, wasn't he?
Getting across the ring, they slowed him down. The shoe, he couldn't get to Catterall. Even when he followed him around the ring, I was like,
right.
Something right. The shoes were being stuck on the canvas. And when you get
how did the water taste? Did the water taste a little bit funny as well?
No, I didn't really.
RIko, you're a bad man.
I made sure I got at least 55 ounces of water daily.
So on hindsight now, sorry, RIko. So on hindsight now, when Regis made that statement about he didn't say retire, he said it's about I can't do 12 rounds like I used to anymore. I didn't take that as retirement. I took that as actually he can step down to 10 rounders. Now we've seen that Regis wants to obviously come back straight away. That must be pleasing to you.
Yeah. A lot of Regis is also one of those. He's a very honest, professional athlete, honest boxer. He in the heat of the moment, the emotions are running wild, and he'll tell you himself. He'll say something, and then 20 minutes later, he may say something different. But I think he can still go. If everything he's told me as a fighter, he's accomplished. He says he's going to be 2-time champion. He accomplished that. These are facts. These are not no fiction, you know. And he says he wants to be champion again. Obviously, you got to go back to the drawing board and do some things equipment wise. But other than that, man, he was winning the fight until he messed his ankle.
He was. He was. And that's why I was surprised at that talk of, maybe I should go and do some bare knuckle boxing. And as you see things in the heat and that. But it's a little surprised that he's turned around and said, no, in fact, I'm not done. I'm not done. And you know what got me thinking that why you will be back in the UK is that the fact that Josh Taylor, they announced the day after that Josh Taylor signing the 3-fight deal. Would that fight be tempting enough, a 10-rounder in the UK and Scotland at the Hydro Centre in Glasgow, or even Edinburgh? Would that excite your team and Regis himself?
How about Manchester?
How about Manchester?
Yo, Evan, Uncle.
He loves Manchester.
Uncle,
and he's a Man United fan as well. Eric, Uncle, you must be pleased at that.
Hey, I got me some. Hold on. I got something. Hold on. 1 second.
Oh, here we go.
Uncle, did you turn your Tinder on? Were you swiping in Manchester?
Can
you imagine if his name is like Beautiful Chocolate Man? I'll fucking die.
What would you give me? My Tinder name? Be creative, please.
Hard talk.
We're like, how much for an argument, love?
Your Tinder description would be like, "Hey, a talk with me. No, what is it like? Only hardcore talks with me, ladies. I don't give a shit. We argue, we argue, or we don't fucking talk at all. All right. I want a toxic relationship."
It's like a Monty Python thing. Excuse me, is this the argument room? Oh yes, no, sorry, that's next door.
Yeah, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
says Ra. What a bit. You know what? Always Ra. I should know Ra would know because he's on Tinder quite a lot. Allegedly, I'm only joking, Ra. But that is such a great name. And Jams, Scrumptious Scotsman, the double S. These are what a name. Absolutely loving it.
Jams is a secret freak, and I'll tell you why a little bit later. We know about you, Jams.
Jams is a fucking legend. Well, I'm still in shock from the revelations at the 505
secret freak
watch along. Jams, you're an absolute legend.
Imagine, I need to know. I need to know how that whole thing happened. I've not been able to sleep without me knowing. But Padre, just
we went direct to the source, and even they weren't sure.
No, I need Jams knows. We'll have.
Before we carry on, guys, Bolland has got a decision.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Obviously, with Mr. Neutral, myself, we got Evans, Tobler in the building. We got Eric in the building. Obviously, Eric and Evans are incredible.
The two E's, Manchester United fans,
are incredible people for joining us on this live watch along. To be honest, no one's really interested until like the last two fights. I'll be real with you lot. But okay. We're still just going to keep it interesting.
We're still incorporating hard talk into this. This is what it's all about.
Padre can't help himself.
iBoxingHub bringing.
And that's exactly what we do.
Bringing the
hard,
the gritty stuff. I didn't want to say it. I nearly said it.
The gritty.
The creme.
What was I saying?
Oh, here we go.
You know what I got on, right?
Uncle, did you
find the Old Trafford?
Did you find the spice, Uncle? Did you find the Manchester?
Hey, my man Scott. Hooked me up, man. My man Scott. Shout out to Big Scott.
Oh man, if I'd have known that, I would have brought it with me for you, big man.
Bro,
look at that. Do you know what it is? Do you know what? Sam Jones has a mic. Uncle, have you tested it for microphones? I think Sam Jones has a microphone in the hat.
But that's bro. That's fantastic.
Me and Sam,
You were looked after like that.
Sam pretty cool. I like Sam, man. Sam is a fucking fighter, bro. He'll fighter. He'll fight for those fighters, and I can respect a man like that. So shit, we gonna always have fun. We meet.
Oh, that was good.
One thing,
I was there in the presser, mate, when you destroyed. You just turned around to me and went, and as for you, I don't know what shit you're talking. I thought, I know this is going to be a great fight. I thought that was legendary.
Yeah.
But it was good fun. It was good fun in games. Sam was obviously, he was a good sport afterwards. His immediate reaction wasn't very nice, Colin Regis, the name. But I'm sure he was, on hindsight afterwards, he regretted that. But yeah, it's all fun and games. But, it added some spice to the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Taylor Jack Carroll for 1 second was a bit uncomfortable in the presser, as you say, but you took away a great experience for going back home. The UK fans love you and Regis and the whole team, and we want to see you back. We want to see Regis back in the UK fighting maybe a Josh Taylor over a 10-rounder.
Uncle Evans, I need to ask you something actually. You were not allowed to go onto the stage, which I thought that was maximum bullshit to the max, okay? Because apparently it's to do with Sandy Ryan and stuff. I don't know how much you can talk about it. But obviously this is extreme watch along edition, hard talk rules. So I gotta ask you, like,
anything goes here, mate.
I don't think I was barred from the stage. I just think it was an atmosphere where they wanted coaches up there, both coaches and fighters are up there, and it was all good because we still had an opportunity to promote the fight. Myself and Sam and the fans still had the opportunity to speak to the fans in Manchester, the media, and the boxing world of my opinion about how the fight was going to go. Eddie Hearn always puts on the great fights, and he's always recognized me. So I'm always grateful to do anything with Matchroom and any platform they're on because they're going to make you fight. If you sign with Matchroom, you're going to fight. So what a great opportunity. And I had the opportunity to close the press conference down with Sam and Regis going back and forth and, me and Sam not being on the platform.
You were like in the middle, like, which was weird to see because usually you're like,
you're usually like in there, front line.
And this is what's made you a cult hero over here, Evans. And obviously, I still reckon you have a sweetheart somehow over there in Manchester. That's why you're like, can I go to Manchester, Regis? Man, no, we can't go.
Shout out to my Manchester. Listen, I love that city, man. I everywhere I went in the city, I was welcome. I remember the place I went to across the street from the hotel was everybody goes there. Slosh something?
Yeah.
The big guy at the door, I forget his name, but he took care of me every time I went over. He said, "Come on in, buddy. Come on in, my brother." Big old guy. But real calm, real cool.
He's making friends with the bouncers, Padre. This is unprecedented.
I'm not surprised. I was going to say, Evans,
you're a lovely guy.
I don't think the Manchester United, shop had a shop big enough for you, big. But I tell you what. See the next time you're in the UK, I promise you this: I'll have a Manchester United shop waiting for you. But I just need to know that.
I don't. That's so gross. That's
2X.
I'll have an England top,
2XXL,
and a Chelsea top ready for you. England and a Chelsea top.
Don't you dare wear the blue of Chelsea.
I will. You have to.
He's what I mean? He's red, white, and black now. You've got no chance. It's ingrained. It's ingrained in his DNA now.
He's barely been to London.
Hey, these are my high school colors too. When I was in high school, these are.
There you go, RIko. He's got common ground.
Don't add sentimental value to trash.
There's nothing down here.
Sentimental value to trash. Sorry.
That's it. Right. Big Boss Man says there, we'll sort him out with the United shop. See, this is iBoxingHub. We will
know what it is.
Get that shot for you, mate, for the next time you're here. And I'm pretty confident you will be back in the UK in 2025.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He does it. I just want everybody to know. Evans does it just. Oh my fucking god.
Who is that?
So
What was that?
I don't know. Somebody doing weird shit. So what was I saying? Yeah, Evans does not just he's a coach, but he coaches athletes. He has a wide resume of people that he trains. I usually call him and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm in a session. Hit me after, hit me after." But he always picks up the phone for me, and I just want to thank Evans for always supporting us over here at the channel, man. And you know, we've all of us have developed a relationship over here. So you know, incredible stuff. Can't wait to see your growth. Like I said, you also Michaela Mayer, you coach her. There's other people that you coach. There's
Yeah.
swimmers, Olympic people, basketball players. Evans is the guy, man, and he, you know,
Keep himself busy.
he told me a little story.
That client list
Little
must be,
story of
you know, growing tremendous numbers.
Man,
As
I
you well
love it,
found
man. I
out the
love
other
it. I
night.
tell you, I no limitations on working with some of these professional fighters. You know, I want a heavyweight. I want a heavyweight. I want a heavyweight. Give me a heavyweight. Sam, you got me, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on. Give me a heavyweight. I want a
I
heavyweight.
tell you what,
I promise
RIko,
you.
you've got a
A
heavyweight.
heavyweight. And I'll make it a British champion. I promise you. I'm telling you what I know.
He wants to be in
Give me
Britain.
a
I
You
think
mean
should work.
British? A British heavyweight?
Yeah, I think you
I'll
should.
tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who would. I think would absolutely.
Oh, sorry,
and
Eric, my bad.
Jay, come through the StreamYard links there. Down, big man, come through.
Eric, I didn't mean it.
Where were we?
You're out of order for that.
Talking about weights.
Say again, Evans.
Heavyweight.
RIko, heavyweights. Yeah, I think you would do wonders with Johnny Fisher. Now, for me,
what I'm talking about, baby.
that guy for me has got the tools to become a great heavyweight. He just needs conditioning. He needs conditioning. So big up to Johnny Fisher. Let's get the Big Boss Man and get Big Boss Man to get Evans Dobler for Johnny Fisher to make him into a world champion.
He's working with Mark.
Yes.
The Romford Bull.
Thing is, he's working with Mark Tibbs, Padre. I think
but Mark Tibbs is a trainer. Evans is a strength and conditioning coach. His job is to get Johnny Fisher in that ring 101%, and this is what he does.
Yeah. And I would do it.
I know what he does. Okay, what I'm trying to say is,
we got you, baby.
Fraser Clark is perfect for Evans. Literally,
another one.
You know, it's
perfect.
That's funny. I reached out to him a couple of weeks ago. I was like, man, if you ever need my help, let me know, buddy. Hey, put me on.
See, that's Providence.
My station. If I come to Manchester, I need to be stationed in Manchester. I'll go all over the UK, but I gotta be in
Manchester. What's perfect? Do you know what's perfect? Fraser Clark. Where's Fraser Clark
come
from?
To Liverpool?
Manchester.
Oh, I heard about Liverpool. They told me.
Where'd you come to Liverpool, mate? In the M&S Arena. Oh, mate. You'll love Liverpool. And Glasgow. They're very much. Do you know Liverpool, Manchester, and Glasgow? Sorry, RIko. Very historical point here. They all share the same architect for their several buildings.
They said, Coach, you need to go to Liverpool. I was like, really? He's like, yes, just like Manchester. The people are crazy and passionate about sports. You would love it. And it's some beautiful people there, too. I say, hey, where I'm at, baby, I'm there. Whatever, let's go.
Yeah,
and they're all related by 10%.
But Fisher is I see his growth. I see his potential. I see it. His personality and mine, we fit. I could push that guy. I can get something out of him.
I know you could. And if Johnny Fisher and any of his team are watching, get in touch, because you could do no worse and having Evans Tobler. And, you know, if he can deliver a 2-time world champion like even Regis Prograis to a world championship level fight, and Regis is 35 in his mid-30s, what's he going to do for a 25-year-old Johnny Fisher?
I already won 2 world titles this year. Michaela Mann, Virginia Fuchs. Already.
Any news on Michaela's next outing, Evans?
She's at the convention right now, so I don't know. Whenever they decide what she's going to do, then you know.
Oh, the convention was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, she's there now, so I talked to. She just enjoying her time off, man. You know, when they tell her she has to fight, she'll put it together. But yeah, man, I'm
now,
itching.
congratulations.
I'm itching for a heavyweight. I'm telling you, I'm itching for. Now,
Fraser Clark is perfect. Evans. Fraser Clark is perfect. He lives in Manchester, trains in Manchester.
Oh my goodness. Fraser, let's go, baby.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Let's go, baby.
Anybody watching? If you're
Manchester,
right?
Johnny Fisher, that Johnny Fisher. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, you'd love Essex.
Let's go.
Evans would flourish in Evans would have like a whole nother family in Essex.
Yeah, he'd have like
hey, look,
3 wives or something, you know. One in Manchester, one in...
And then he'll fly back to America, go to his other family, and then he'll come back maybe.
Yeah. I'll see in 3 months.
Hey, look, my daughter hates this shit. Dad, grow your beard. I'm like, why? You trying to... My daughter want me to look like an old man. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna listen. I go in and out. I'm good to go. I'm single. My life was already set up. I'm ready.
That's right.
All the big.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Uncle,
he's on the market too.
You're a strong, independent man. Okay, absolutely. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not. All right?
Absolutely.
I'm surprised your DMs are not flooded.
Let's do it.
They will be flooded after this show. I know that. But fantastic stuff. RIko.
Big up to everybody. Yo.
We've got another of these undercards, Farrell and Kerr. I don't know if you've been following it. I haven't. Eric, is he gone? Is he there?
Eric's here. I just checked
Eric,
view.
have you been watching, Eric?
Foster fights the Brazilian guy this weekend as well, the rematch.
Talking of this weekend, we've got Floyd Schofield. What do you know about the young man? What do you think about him, Evans?
I don't know much about him. I know he's an exceptional boxer, puncher. You know, he's been boxing for a couple of years. I've never met him in person, but you know, the stuff that I see is all positive, and the kid is on an uprise, and you know, he's making a lot of noise.
He is making a lot of noise. He's worked himself up nicely in the rankings from his, his resume. Mm-hmm. He's had some very notable wins, and especially in the manner that he worked. Yeah. Father and son teams, you know, Evans, bring you. How difficult is it to work with such a dynamic?
In the past, you know, it hasn't really worked out too good for a lot of father and son teams. But, you know, some teams, some father and sons may be exceptional. You just never know until, you know, you get to the big league. When the big league comes around, and that's when you'll figure it out. Because, you know, the amateurs and the pros are 2 different levels of competition, physically and mentally. So, you know, the game slows down a lot when you get to the pros. It's not an amateur, you know, it's more strategy and, you know, more boxing IQ, and, you know, we'll see. But the history says that, you know, it's father and son duels have been kind of rocky. So we don't know until they get to that.
Yeah, but Uncle, do you know what it is?
Sorry,
a lot.
Only go.
No, Padre, this is your show. You go first.
No, only go. No, I'll wait.
Is it more because the fathers are turning out to be absolute fucking lunatics?
Well, you know what? It's crazy because you're not only
exactly it.
You're not only the coach, but you're also a father. So that's a whole different That's a whole different level of love and commitment to your child. It's a lot of personal shit that goes on. You know, you really can't. It's hard to separate the two when you're the father and you're the coach, or you're the mother and you're the coach. The emotions are crazy. So sometimes it's easier for the fathers just chill and let someone else take the reign. But you know, because at the end of the day, that's your son, that's your child. You know, it's very difficult to separate that. I mean, my daughter's married with the 2-year-old grandson. You know, and it's crazy to see my daughter as a mom, but I still got to sit back and my relationship with my daughter's the same, but it's totally different because she has a husband. That's who she caters to. You know, so the dynamics are a very thin line. You know, so hopefully these father son duels they'll be successful, but in the past they haven't really been successful. Mayweather families, you know, an exception, but they had rocky times too. Look at Teofimo, you know, look at Garcia. I mean, it's a lot of them out there. So look at
Yeah, but God,
Boots and his dad. They running a tight show. So, you know, I mean, we got some good stuff and we got some not so good. So I don't know.
Interesting.
When you said success, now I've got a thing about that some fathers can only take the son so far, and then there's got to be a realization that, you know, evolvement needs to take place and maybe another
I
trainer.
agree.
Do a lot of fathers, do you think, in the game suffer from that?
Yeah,
Well, I'm not at that place yet.
yeah. That's where that thin line comes in. That's where that thin line comes in between father and son. Your love for your kid is fucking unreal because you will die for your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little
Uh,
different.
Evans, we got a question over here by Trey. You can choose not to answer it because it's stupid. What's your thoughts, Evans, with Chris Eubank Jr. and Senior? I would love to see that father-son combo back again for British boxing.
Mhm. Well, apparently, Senior was a motherfucker. He was a monster. He was a monster. And when I look at that man now, I don't see nothing but pure. You know what I'm saying? And I could relate to his persona, his drive, and all that. A lot of times, the kids, our offspring, they don't connect. They connect in a different way. Apparently, their connection is off between father and son. But you know what a great duel! What a great legacy! What a great a big ass pair of boxing shoes to fill. So it's a lot of pressure on Junior to fulfill the things that his dad did. Because when people see him, they think
Well,
of
I think
daddy.
he's kind of done it. I think he's kind of done it. He's a 3-time IBO champion of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Two-time
I mean,
XWB interim champion. But
like
look, Evans, following up from what you were saying there,
Mm-hmm.
is it not a case, though, and it's on record in documentaries, that Chris Eubank Sr. asked his son the question at a very young age, around 9, 10, 11, when this interview was done on British TV,
Mm-hmm.
that he asked his son, you know, when he was saying, I want to be a boxer, and he was saying, but you don't have to be a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
I provided for you
Mm-hmm.
not to do what I did.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see from a very young age that Chris is one of them guys. If you're going to do something, you've got to do it the way every other guy at that level has to do it, and
Mm-hmm.
not from a middle class, spongy background. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear
He's
you.
got to go back to. Do you think that he was extra, let's say, hard on his son because of that? Because he always had it in the back of his mind that his son is, you know, he's a well-to-do middle class background
I,
or
I
upper middle class.
I think so. Why not? I mean, why not be? You have to be because you know you could take Caesar. You could take Chavez for example. You know what I mean? Look, his son had everything. You know, and look what happened to his career. Eubanks has been successful in his career because of the things that his dad instilled in, because of the things that his dad believed in, because of the things that his dad wanted from him and he wanted for himself. Listen, you it's like coaching. When I coach my kids, I brainwash them to believe in everything that I say. They believe it. And when you see stuff over and over again, guess what? You believe it. Eubanks Jr., he got his confidence is out the ceiling because that's how he was raised. And you got to kill the kid to beat him. So yeah, I mean, you got to be hard on your kids no matter what, because we all live a different life and we're all from different generations. The generation that my grandson is going to have is totally different. But guess what? I'm gonna be hard on his ass. I'm gonna be hard on him because he's talented. He's a good looking kid, and he's gonna come with some obstacles. But Grandpa gonna be hard on him. I'm not gonna give him no breaks. I'm gonna be on his ass every time. So yeah, it pays to make sure that your kids, their feet are planted on the ground. They're grounded in morals and respect and hard work, because all you have is examples of people that are in front of you. So good job, Sir Hugh Banks Sr.
And as one of the chats said, Bigger Rap, Punch Out Boxing. Evans, do you agree with my theory that top fighters dilute their fighting genetics by having hot baby mums or wifeys so their sons don't turn out as good but end up softer? I mean, I translate that as in, do you think that...
No, don't entertain that. Don't entertain that.
No, let me put it in another way. Because of Chris Eubanks, let's say, younger generational type, his type, up middle class background, do you think that he's done actually very well, considering he's come from that background?
I think he's done more than well.
Good,
Right,
fucking amazing
that's what
save
I wanted
there.
to hear.
Great save.
More than
Great
well.
save.
But guess what?
You got to listen, RIko.
It's like this. It's like this. On the real. Let's take Devin Haney. Okay,
Yeah.
Haney had everything as a kid, right? But we can't take away from Devin Haney. He was
homeschooled. I get it. It's the same sort of environment, isn't it?
Yeah, that Bill Haney put Devin in an environment where he was going to succeed and where he's going to have to work his ass off. That kid didn't just get to the top. He worked his ass off. And
absolutely.
No matter what he did, how he looked, where he's from, he did it. So it depends on what you feed your kids. We don't want our kids to go through what we went through. We don't want that shit. So, but at the same time, doesn't exempt us from being on their ass and making sure that they if you say you're going to do it, show up and do it. Don't say something.
You're going to do it.
Hold it accountable. And I think...
Don't want to hear, I want to quit and all that 5 minutes later. Yeah.
He went to, I was just trying to get on this skin. He went to a private school, but I can't take away from that motherfucker being undisputed champion. And he got beat by Ryan Garcia, and he's coming back. So big ups to all the pops, man. Stay on your kids. Make sure they are men of their words. You know what I'm saying? That those kids we're talking about, Eubanks and Haney and Boots Ennis and all the other ones to come. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you're from. But but society will push you into a bubble and make it, they make it seem like you had everything. None of this boxing is given to nobody.
That's right. And just to cement what you're saying there, and going back to the father-sons thing, we've rattled off Haney, Eubank. There's others who've come from middle-class backgrounds and wealthy parent lineage. Inui's another one, as Ra has pointed out. Brian Norman Jr., his father is, he's not skint. Mm-hmm. He's done well for himself, and he's brought his son up.
Bigger role in South Texas. Omar.
Is that Conor Ben, of course, is another one. It pays testament to that father instilling that need to know education about what it's like being at ground level in boxing from the street, And that is just testament to how well they're actually doing with these father and son duos. Doing so well. But again, I come back to the point. When it comes to elite level, there has to be, unless these father and sons are just doing it. Teo's got away with it so far, I think. He may come unstuck. For me, I think he needs a new trainer. I think Devin needs his father to step back in certain roles in his life. Chris Eubank had, got more or less fired his father. Tim Zoo's another one. He's got his father. So is there a case in saying that these father sons can only go so far and then they need elite level training?
Man, that's a thin line, man. It's a thin line. I mean, the pit situations are different. I think when you get to a point where the athlete, the fighter is at a point where he wants to improve or she wants to improve, that's the conversation they need to have with the parents, and it has to be a conversation where the dads are looking at their sons as adults and not kids. Because it's funny because it's hard to see my daughter. It's hard to see my daughter as a mom.
Yeah, same here. Same here. My grandfather myself. It's just surreal sometimes.
Yeah, it's like I look at my grandson, and my grandson does some things I don't like. I'm like, no, I don't want him eating any sugar. But that's her son. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay.
And you're like,
I gotta trust that they know what she's doing.
Yeah, that's it. It's placing that extra trust in your children to do the right thing.
Yeah.
So, and to your point there as well, Campbell Hatton, poor Campbell, a big up Campbell. He made a fan of me Saturday night when in the UK. He's taking some awful stick.
Let me tell you something about. I didn't get a chance to meet Ricky. I wanted to meet Ricky Hatton. I kept missing him. Him. Let me tell you something about Hatton. Hatton got fucking tired. Campbell Hatton got tired. If Campbell Hatton had better conditioning, he'd have beat that dude. Because the power diminished. Other than that, Campbell
it faded. He was winning.
He was winning. Ricky Hatton, send me your son so I can get him stronger and give him some lungs. If that kid has some,
are you using this show as a call out for fighters just to slide in the DMs? Because if you are, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed because we have over 150 people watching us right now.
Go check it out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Check it out. Go watch Campbell. I watched it from the locker room, and I was like, getting tired. And the hard punches, they became ineffective with the other guy. So to me, when you get tired, your power diminishes. Campbell Hatton needs to be in better condition. He got some balls. His daddy had big balls. We got to give it up to Ricky Hatton. But his son has the potential, but he's not in shape.
I thought you were going to say his balls aren't as big. That would have been so funny.
I think the kid fought the whole fight, but
well, that's what he's supposed to. No, Uncle, I'm not fucking making excuses. This is hard talk today. All right, I'll fucking say what I like. The kid is just not that good. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, he's just not that good, and he could have been good if they progressed him the proper way in which he'd fight in the small hall shows, build up his confidence, and not fucking get thrown in the deep end with piranhas. The boxing gods are angry, and I'll tell you why. He debuted above Dimitri Bivol, who should be the light heavyweight undisputed champion right now. That's a conversation no one's ready for. But they're still angry. Do you know why? Because Campbell is not improving. Okay? He's not improving any fight. All right. He had a whole camp for a guy that he should be knocking out. I'm sorry. Big up to Jowsey. Like, I'm sorry, but he's Southern area level at best. I think.
So guess what?
He needs you, Uncle. He needs you.
The things that you mentioned just now, they all go back. We got two things here that could make Campbell Hatton at this high level fighter. Number
A
one,
miracle.
he has to be he has to be a little more defensive, and he has to be in better shape. Let's concentrate on getting him being a better defensive fighter, because there's some punches he threw where his hands are out of the way and the other guy capitalized. Or that could be from experience as well. Like you said, moving up too fast, but now he's in it. He's in it now. He came back out. So we gotta try to make Campbell happen better by getting him in better conditioning and make him a defensive fighter, and then give him another chance to get out there and do it.
No, and I'm saying that out of love. Do you know what? Okay, this is what you do, because he's from Manchester as well. Funny enough, you wanna convert to Manchesterism over there, then this
I
is
got
how you do it.
back, baby.
All right, okay. So you
Don't forget
shout
William
Ricky.
Crawler.
I tell you what. If I would have had Rick Hatton for this fight, if his condition would have been better, he'd have beat that dude. Forget all
I
the other,
agree.
forget all the punching, the deep non-defense. But if he's in better shape, he would have beat that dude, because he had the heart to do it that night. He just ran out of gas, bro.
No, he gasses out because he gets too nervous, because he's got so much pressure for no reason, bro. Right?
Well, that's where
This is the thing. You know, I love the Tartan tornado.
I come in. That's
Right.
where I come in.
Well, I
get that. I can get
want
him
to pick up. Sorry, mate. I got a bit of a delay there. Just want to get some comments in the chat. What we got here? Class act, isn't that a big factor in how good a fighter becomes? You can bet Inouye's brought up in a far wealthier environment than the peasants he's sending to. Ra, big up, mate. The use of the English language, once again, fantastic. Things might be changing. There are less Brazilian footballers coming out in the streets as they're malnourished compared to the kids brought up in wealthier families where they get good nutrition. That's the truth.
Fuck?
Raz, you know, he's just come back from holiday. He's getting back into the boxing, but he's obviously brought some
where did you have this holiday?
ashwagandha type mentality back with him. The time he goes on, the time he come with the top fighters have to come from wealthy backgrounds, so they have the top nutrition and training from childhood. Do you know what? That's a very fair point, Evans. And I want to ask you this because of the grassroots boxing in the US.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much a service industry over there where you have to pay for boxing, where or in the UK, there's certain free schemes and projects that are in place for the youngsters at school age to come through at the grassroots level. Do you feel that there is a point that the top US boxers will come actually from these middle class backgrounds where they can afford to have the personal one-on-one training that they would require?
That's a great point, because I can only use myself as an example. Back when I was competing in track and field, Russians, Cubans, all those European countries, they would go in and find and they would take the kids and put them in school. And most of those kids became Olympic champions or world champions and stuff like that. So you do need programs that are set up. Now, can everybody afford them? No. So, you know, I've seen kids come from nothing to being champions, even like myself. But those things are necessary. And they should be affordable for everyone, not just the middle class kids that can afford it. That's why you have, you know, sponsors, you have public, and you have all the city things that support to the youth, so we can develop kids like that. The Russians did it, Cubans, they all did it back in the day. And if there's a system set up in England or wherever they are, they just have to have the best coaches and let those kids do their thing.
Exactly.
That's how you build.
Does that not create a vacuum amongst the working class in America, you know, who want to get their sons and daughters into boxing and just simply cannot afford it?
Well, you know, those are things I've worked with kids who didn't have any money. Whatever they could afford, I adjusted my pay time for them. So because I have a passion for kids, I have a passion for developing athletes, whether pro or amateur, professional. This is a gift that God gave me, so I got to use my gift to the highest level. And money doesn't take over the opportunity to develop a kid. So that's a personal decision. I mean, if you just in for the financial game, then you know.
But it's a sad state of affairs when we have to rely. Boxing has to rely on, the good nature of people like yourself and other pro boxers and people affiliated with boxing out of their own pockets to encourage and get maybe the creme de la creme of the streets that's out there, untapped raw diamonds yet to be mined. This is the fear for me in America, that you're going to miss so many opportunities to get street level kids, working class kids, who maybe have that je ne sais quoi, and yet they're being outpriced.
There's programs, and there's programs out there for kids, but at the same time, when the kid is good, no matter where he's from or how poor he is or how poor she is, you're gonna hear about him. You have somebody that's motivating them and continue to. Winning is everything. When you win, you could be in the bottom of the motherfucking map. They're gonna hear about it. They're gonna hear about it. You just got to continue to grind and keep moving and motivate your kids, whether they have money or not. And like I said before, it's a personal thing. You got to have a personal investment in kids and developing. If you don't have that, you're gonna lose a lot of kids. And I've been in both situations. I don't
Stuff.
I don't turn any kids away, man. I don't care. I'll make it happen.
Yeah, but it's just a shame that that. And don't get me wrong, the UK could do better as well, because there's other countries in Europe who do some fantastic projects for boxing in the amateur, the openings and the opportunities for kids of all ages, of all backgrounds, and certainly of all financial limitations can have that opportunity. Do you feel that the powers that be could invest a hell of a lot more into gyms,
without a doubt,
to subsidize and these kind of programs?
Yes, without a doubt. Even the fighters, that come out of places where they become world champions, any dollar, any influence that they may have is very helpful. You could talk to a couple of politicians just by being a world champion. There's doors that are open for you, and you have to have the mindset of giving back, of developing the youth, because you can only be champion for so long. So it's up to the people that have come from those type of environments to give back, whether it's from your area or from another area. Just a heart to be a server, because that's what we do. We serve.
Yes, sir.
And
that's true. Service industry. Yeah,
doesn't matter. When you serve, you get it back. So I've been like this all my life, man, and I ain't gonna stop. So
one final question on this, and again to pick up on what my good mate Ra said. Is there a fear that countries that invest in kids from a young age, let's take China for instance, they have the structures and the mentality, as a lot of these Asian countries do, that when they get and identify talent, a particular thing, they have specific schools for those talents. And what you get then is they're pigeonholed into whatever aspect of life that they want to choose to take forward. So, for instance, Chinese young kids who are really good at boxing will be then shipped off to a boxing school that not only does boxing, but their academia at the same time. And they're then fast-tracked into the amateurs. Is there a fear amongst Western countries that we could fall behind in the evolution race of boxing?
Well, I mean, hit the facts are the facts. That system works. I've experienced it with it when I competed. It works. So each country needs to adopt a system that works for them so they can't compete. Because countries like China, countries like Russia, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. The United States and other places have to catch up. It can't be such a greed thing. It got to be a vision and a plan to develop the youth so we can have champions that represent our different countries. You have to give money to those programs so these athletes are developed. And if China is doing it and other countries are doing it, big ups to them. You just got to catch on. And if you don't catch on, you're going to get left behind.
Amen. Amen. RIko, auspicious timing. It's round 9 of this Farrell Kerr fight. I've been keeping a sly eye on the chat. SWS Boxing has been following it. He had Farrell 5-1 up after 6 rounds. What do you think? I don't know if you've been watching it.
Bring heavyweights.
I've been trying.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's been trying to get you heavyweight.
You need Evans. You need to slide in the DM. Actually, you know what? Let me. Right,
Yeah,
we'll do this.
big boy.
We'll. Right, I got a plan. So I'll ask.
I'll tell you who I want you to work with.
Right?
Richard Torres. Make that man a world champion.
I've worked with Richard before. I worked with him.
Great?
He was here in Houston. I worked with Richard Torres. His father, Richard, that daddy is a motherfucker. They got a good. I like together. I forgot about Richard. They're not talking about Richard.
I love that.
Listen, I've seen Richard.
I love Richard. I love him.
I've seen Richard Torres run 4 miles like a fucking marathoner. That motherfucker got a gas tank. I'm trying to tell you.
I've seen him pulling like fucking tires off a 40-foot dumper truck. He's pulling them along as he's running. He's awesome. Sorry, RIko. I apologize. Over to you.
I like Richard. But yeah, man.
I apologize.
What
was I going to say?
Big fish.
Yeah,
big.
Evans. I'll ask Fraser for an interview, and then I'll give you the time for it, and then we'll just pounce on him, and then you'll be like, champ, Manchester. I can condition him
down.
Let's do it. Man. I'm going to give
hopefully he's not watching this.
I'm claiming it right now. 2025, Evans Tobler will be training a British heavyweight, and that British heavyweight is going to be the British champion and the world champion. I already claimed it on this show right now. It is.
You know it, baby.
States. I will be the conditioning coach for the next British world champion. I've already done. Whoever it might be, I'm ready. And when I touch you, you won't be the same. I promise you. Done.
You know what? Let's change that last sentence. Change that bit.
Change nothing. We'll find
a new logo, but I feel it, Uncle Man. I love it, honestly.
I promise you, you won't get tired.
Yes, that's it. That's it there. Because when I touch you, you won't be the same. That's kind of fucking.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Evans is calling all the British heavyweights out there and saying he can make you into a machine. Okay, absolutely. This is old school right now. This is Rocky 2 and 3. Okay.
Yep.
Just really quickly going into the fight. This is the last round for Farrell and Kerr. All right. Hopefully we see Robbie Davies Jr. next. Let me send you the link, Evs. Let me send you the link.
Oh yeah, let's drop that link out there, guys. If you're in the chat, if you're watching on Twitter, come through. Hard Talk with Evans Tobler, myself, and RIko Boxing. And we're also doing a watch along at the same time. It's just crazy. We got a good night of entertainment to come yet. So stick with us. We're here with Evans Tobler, who's just come off the back of a
you might need
coming to the
laptop.
UK. He might need what?
His laptop to watch the fight. Are you on your phone?
My phone. I don't even own a laptop, man. That's my anyway.
Oh, okay, you're good. Yeah, if you go in the private chat, click the link, then yeah, you're good.
So yeah, if you want to come through on Hard Talk, come through, guys. The StreamYard link is in the chat. There it is again. Yeah, thank you, RIko. And yeah, come and you know, put your questions to Evans about anything you want.
I know your Costa. I know your Costa very well. Yoka from Costa Rica.
There you go. Uncle Evans will hook that one up.
Your Costa Valley is send that link to jump in. See, mate, the British they need you.
Ross says I never do anything for him, but he's never in the country for me to fucking do anything. So yeah.
Hey, and so does that's Yoka from Costa Rica, right?
Who's from Costa Rica?
Yoka is from Costa Rica.
Your Costa Valley.
Yeah.
Costa Rican.
Yeah, she's from Costa Rica. She the champion.
You know who? Sophie Delgleish. Yeah, I think you should. Yeah, definitely. I think.
GMB.
I think. She just signed to what's it?
Yeah, she's about to fight tomorrow. She fights tomorrow in Costa Rica.
Who? Yeah.
Tomorrow or tonight? I'm not sure.
Evans, we've got all Shaki Foster and Conceição tomorrow night. Give us your thoughts.
I'm taking Foster because Foster won the first fight. Now, I think this guy will come in better prepared, but Foster won the first fight hands down, and that was the biggest robbery in boxing.
In recent history, of course.
We've had worse.
But was it not a case that, you know, they should just overturn the result and given it to O'Shaq instead of just going through this whole thing again? Now, I think Robson's going to come into this fight.
That's why they gave.
Yeah, but what it does, it gives Conceição the mentality of coming in this fight. He can't leave it up to the judges now.
Right.
As far as he's concerned, that's off the table.
But they applied the reason the rematch is happening is because they petitioned to the sanctioning body, and the sanctioning body is like, yeah, get a rematch instead. But yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah, he beat that kid. So, but
now,
you know,
wouldn't it be ironic if Conceição tomorrow night comes in and knocks him out, and he goes, what was all the fuss about? There's, you know, I've done him twice now.
You never know.
That would be.
You never know.
Some of the wildest shit ever.
Wouldn't it?
And, you know, anything can happen. One punch.
Anything can.
You know, so I love the sport. So I'm gonna see if I can watch that fight tomorrow somewhere here in Houston. But yeah,
are you watching Floyd?
I'm gonna watch that fight. Hopefully, the fight tomorrow with O'Shaq Foster.
Good stuff. Yes.
Bring on them heavyweight British. Bring the British heavyweight.
And I'll tell you what, Evans, there's plenty to choose from. We've got so many British heavyweights that have got so much talent. I mean, when RIko mentioned Frazier, you got to think he's an Olympian, bronze medalist. Yeah. You know, decorated amateur. Yeah. The scope. The only thing is with Frazier, for me, he left it something pro far too late. I thought 31 years of age, and is there limited scope what you could do with a guy that age, a heavyweight?
Man, I could do so much with a heavyweight. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. We ain't got to worry about no weight. We ain't got to worry about no food. But the heavyweight that I get, his ass is not going to be sloppy. I promise you that. When you walk in that ring, you're going to look like a Greek fucking god. You're going to look like Evander Holyfield back in the day. And at the same time, endurance and recovery. Oh, I can build me a statue. It's going to be a statue.
How long would you need?
For a heavyweight?
Yeah.
You give me a camp. Give me a camp with a heavyweight. Give me 8 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks. Oh, it'll be on
8 to 10 weeks. Oh,
10 weeks. It.
I'd love to do a vlog on that. I really would, Rico.
Total commitment. I'll turn his whole life around.
That would be absolutely
That
incredible,
would
to be
be
honest with you.
incredible to capture that over a period. That'd be such a story.
I need the boxing coaches to give me one bag day. I do all the conditioning, but I need one bag day a week for 10 weeks. Actually, 8 weeks, because 2 weeks out, I'll cut it out. But I need one condition that I can use the heavyweight on the bag to do my bag workout. Oh, I got a bag workout.
Is that where your speciality in
that's one that
defining?
I love it. I love the bag work. I love it. Oh, I got one for you. Yes, sir. That's a secret. That's a part of the secret sauce. Give me and that little Campbell hat, and I'll put his ass in that bag. Guarantee he won't get tired.
Yeah. You know what? You need to. You know what? Let's
let's
do the
reach out to
emergency
Campbell
shit
for
first.
that.
Campbell Hatton needs you. Nah,
Yes.
Campbell
I think
needs
he
you,
does.
man. Million percent. He needs someone exactly like you, just to tell him.
A fucking honor to work with Hatton's son. And listen, I will promise you, I'm telling you right now, Hatton will never get tired in the fight again. Never. Never.
That's the shit, Rico. That's what you. I can just see it, as well.
And then we'll.
Oh yeah, I will have his ass knocked.
Because it's not easy. I don't know. You know what? If you're able to do that, Evs, I'll literally I'll be shocked.
Well, you better be getting. You're gonna be shocked because they give me Campbell. I promise you. I promise you.
I can't lie. You've lost pretty much every time you've bet me. You've lost every single time you bet me. I told you that just gonna be, and then obviously but I told you what else was it?
You did.
What was the last fight? The Devon fight.
You 2-0,
right?
2-0.
So no, 2-0. Okay.
You 2-0.
I want to believe in you. I want to believe in you. I don't not want to believe in you.
What's going to happen is when I get Hatton and I get this heavyweight, either Fisher or Frazier, that's going to be my comeback. We're going to be even because I'm gonna get 2 victories from both of them.
Tell me, Evans. Tell me, Evans. If you could think of one boxer across the world that badly needs your help, no matter where he's from, considering his age and his talent, who would that be that really needs your help to turn their career around worldwide?
My favorite boxer of this era, because of them being such a humble individual, and I don't want to say he desperately needs my help, but I can help him, is Anthony Joshua. Absolutely. I think he could too. For sure.
With a bit of help.
But does he need my help? I mean, I think I can add some things in that will make it a whole lot better. And a whole lot better, to me, is victory.
Absolutely. That's interesting. In fact, you would, out of everybody in the whole world, you pick Anthony Joshua. Is there something you like about Anthony that
he's the first time I met the kid in 2019, I was in Saudi Arabia. When I tell you, his spirit is very humbling. He's a humble kid. He constantly tries to get better, but being the champion that he is, he's always pulled in all kinds of directions. So we just got to get Big Boy back to the basic stuff, the basic things, and a lot of times when you're that popular and you've done so much in the sport, everybody has something for you. You can do this better. You can do it. Stay on the path of hard work, dedication. I'm telling you, I'm from the old school. I'm gonna take them back to the bottom and bring them back to the top. Everybody got a gadget. You're running with oxygen masks. You're doing all this technical shit. No, man, boxing is old-fashioned, dirt down, running, hitting the fucking bag. It's not that technical. It's not much technology. They got all these technical things and machines and shit like that.
Yeah.
When you run on the treadmill, that's really not running because the treadmill is helping you. If I put an actual treadmill, it's only because we can't fucking get outside.
In the rain. Or,
yes,
flooded, something like that. Yeah.
No, if you got to do a 36-round fight, you got to be able to run for 36 minutes. How about that?
Minimum.
Yes.
And you got to train for 10 times, for every round. You got to train for 10 rounds, haven't you? And now, with that being said, is Anthony Joshua got that scope to turn it around if a rematch was to come along? I know in the media recently they said the rematch is, looking unlikely. So IBF have ordered Bacolian and Caballero.
They better watch.
Do you think any of these are going to pose a serious threat to Daniel Dubois?
I think Acolia poses a threat to everybody.
All right.
He's another humble kid who loves to fight. And he's big, he's quick, and he can punch. You got to be
definitely.
Guys, like can't be out of shape. Dubois, these cats got so much muscle, man. All that muscle done, all that weight training. There's a certain way to do the weight training with the heavyweights. I'm not giving up the secret until they hire me.
That's true. Because lactic acid, the more muscle you got, the bigger the chance of lactic, going through your system.
Crazy. You gotta know the science of the muscle. You gotta know the muscle. You gotta know what you're asking the muscle to do, and you gotta have training sessions that are related to the sport, so you can get what you want out of your muscle. If you're asking your body to perform for 36 minutes and punching, you have to fucking punch. That's the bottom line. And they do everything else but what they're supposed to do. How about that? That's why I said,
that.
Well, I got this gadget that you can put on your back and make it, man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that boy. Put the gadget, and we're going to run on the fucking treadmill. Bitch, go out and run on the fucking ground. Go to the street. Go to the fucking track. Fuck all that dumb shit, bro. All these gadgets and machines and fucking pools with
my heart rate is on my watch, and I must take it easy.
They got fucking swimming pools and treadmills in and running. What the fuck is that?
Ah, Jesus. This is the evolution tech.
It's this generation, Evans. They're just a bunch of fucking pussies.
The fighters, they get so high they start believing, well, yeah, I'm gonna go over here and sit in the cryo. I'm gonna go over here and get your bitch ass out there and train.
It's a false sense of delusion. Yes.
That's right.
It's a false sense of security.
Prima donna type training don't win you championships. It makes you soft. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you down and build you back up. I'm gonna tell you something about that fucking Regis program. You ask him. I take his ass to the brink of quitting every time. I'll make him do shit that he ain't never done before in his life. And that's why
you've prolonged his career at 35, going on 36.
Man, when he got knocked down by Catterwall, guess what? He got right back up.
Straight back up. No messing. It's a flash knockdown for me. Knockdown. Back.
I guarantee you. I told you. You give me Hatton.
Yes.
Give me a picture.
We got Robbie Davis.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Uncle Lee.
Right. Thank you, Evans, for that. We're going to return now to the part of the show that is the watch along. We got the co-main event coming up for this
Okay.
show in Ireland.
All right.
Stick with us if you want, and you know we'll bring you in on what you're
Evans is
saying
here.
as well.
Evans is here.
Have you got the
Evans is
fight?
with us.
Have you got the fight
It's
on? You're going to be
Fortuna.
watching it.
What fight are you watching?
I sent him the.
It's Javier Fortuna now
Fort-
versus Robbie Davies Jr.
Oh,
Co-main
Fortuna?
event in Ireland. Yeah, Fortuna's on right now, Javier. And
Oh, a
an
long
interesting fight this, because Fortuna is coming very much overweight. So they've had to meet in the middle, and this is now a welterweight fight.
Come on, Robbie.
So
So I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna go in here and I gotta cook me some dinner, man.
right, oh, come back.
much
I hope
dinner
to
do
see
you
you in
eat?
a bit.
You eat like a whole animal.
That's not a thing you ask
Yeah.
a man, RIko,
Do you have
about how
you have like
much
a whole
he's.
dead carcass like in the
Look at
back?
it good, baby.
He'll fill the hat. Thank you very much, Evans, for your time.
I
As
appreciate it.
usual,
See you later,
thank
Uncle.
you. You're a friend
I'm
of the
gonna
family
give you a
here,
shout
to
after
all
the
of
live.
us at iBoxingHub.
Thank you.
Fantastic, RIko. Thank you
Just
so much for bringing Evans through for our talk tonight to go along with this. Actually I always enjoy myself with Evans. He's such a character. And yeah, I love his mentality, the way he thinks, the way he approaches everything. I love it. It's my generation anyway. That's why I'm a bit biased. But listen, let's go back to this fight right now. The chat are all been waiting for it. Robbie Davies Jr., a man from Liverpool, UK, up against is he Puerto Rican? Costa Rican? Javier Fortuna? Can't quite.
Somewhere down there, Padre. Yeah,
Something
somewhere down
Rican.
there.
Anyway, yes. Oh, they're both on the deck as they've fallen over. Got a timeout. It's going to be a slip. Referee's over at Fortuna's corner. So, yeah, interesting fight this. Robbie Davies Jr. give us quite a bit of a backstory to this fight yesterday, RIko. Tell the chat what happened.
Yeah, guys, you can obviously go check. Oh, fuck's sake, both of them on the floor. I did a live interview on iBoxingHub. Again, like, share, and subscribe. You can go and check that out. He was basically saying, you know, because of the delays in the flights in Fortuna, he had to, you know, obviously eat like, well, he probably ate fucking airplane food and this or whatever. So he obviously couldn't make weight, but he came. The fight was almost off, but he managed to lose a little bit. Robbie gained a little bit, and they managed to swear out. But yeah, you know, this is the type of thing, and Robbie, this is the type of guy Robbie is. This is why I'm supporting my guy so much, is because, well, not only because he's the British man, but you know, he's just a great guy. Does work with charity, disabled children, special needs. Like, he, you know, works with charities. Like, this guy is actually a fucking hero, to be honest. So I just want to big him up. You can kind of see the weight. Like, his belly's actually like out there, bro. Can you see?
Fortuna.
Yeah, his
Yes,
belly is like.
He's very middleish, isn't he?
That's why he's on the
big
back. So I
section.
think he's trying to conserve a little bit of energy. Robbie's coming in there, orthodox, that peekaboo, keeping him away. Oh, fuck's sake, Robbie. I hope he didn't roll his ankle. It looked like he rolled his ankle there. Ah, fuck.
No, it doesn't look too bad.
Okay. He's still coming in.
Oh.
Fortuna with that jab. Oh, he gets in. When they get into distance, then they start like clinching and then exchanging uppercuts inside the clinch.
Oh, you're a bit behind me.
Yeah, I am. Wait, let me just refresh, because it's been fucking up all evening, man. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I think I'm.
It was actually, if you look at that, when you look at the replay. Oh no, it was a shot. But yeah, you got a left in just before that. Yeah, he doesn't look in the best of shape, Fortuna. And you can see
He looks
Robbie's
in
putting
awful shape.
a wee bit of weight on as well, but still interesting. Fortuna still coming forward, the clenching with one arm and letting off left uppercuts. Davies Jr. clinches, comes out the clinch, back in. Referee has to separate them. So we've got the orthodox style of Davies Jr. against the southpaw style of Fortuna. He's putting a lot of punches into his punching.
But that's why they oh fucking hell. Both of them exchanging. Wild hooks. Ooh, a little rabbit punch there, ref.
Yeah, you can tell Robbie just loves being in that ring. Doing what he does best. Yeah. As he was saying in the interview yesterday, you know, he was on his promoters, his managers, when's the fight? He just loves it.
You know what he's trying to do, Padre? He's Fortuna's trying to, so when they get into the clinch, he's trying to impose that weight on him, but Robbie's just fucking nah, bro.
I'm not so sure that Fortuna hasn't hurt his arm in some way, because the way he was throwing a punch, as if one of his arms is not.
Two little hooks in the clinch.
Totally
an uppercut from Robbie.
Totally
two
dropped
uppercuts.
His guard.
I think Fortuna might be injured.
That's what I was just saying. His arm doesn't look right. His left arm.
Those arms are just like down to his waist. Robbie, go in there and fucking do him.
He's throwing it from below his hip, the left hook from the arm. He's got no guard at all.
That guard is nothing.
Both hands are actually below his waist belt. Incredible. Now here comes Davies Jr. going to work on him on the ropes. Uppercut. Body shots. Another uppercut. Trying to cover up his Fortuna. But he's been out-muscled on the ropes.
Body work.
Again.
Body work there.
Great.
Great
left hook. Clench. Great punching off the clinch by
yes, Robbie.
Davies Jr. But he's trying to match him now, his Fortuna. This is turning into a great fight in round 2 already. Not much science. It's just a way of getting in the middle of that ring and battling each other. They've both planted their feet. Very little back movement or lateral movement. And now he's got him against the ropes again, and they come away at the end of that round. I'll give that round to Robbie Davies Jr.
Definitely.
I'm going to say he's 2-0 up at the minute.
I would say he's 2-0 up as well. Bias this
Very,
aside,
very strange style that Javier Fortuna's, displaying right now.
It's a combination of things, isn't it? He's obviously injured. He's obviously fucking lost weight quickly. He's trying to conserve his energy. Might have hurt his arm. Like, Robbie can literally, in that clinch, if he times it, give him one hook to the chin muscle.
It could well be a case of that, yeah. It's much tidier, Robbie Davies Jr.
I can see it clearly. Because he's timing, he's kind of figured out the weight style.
He did catch him with a swinging left hook and then an uppercut in one of the clinches, but I think Robbie far outworked him in that round. Round 3.
Robbie was given 3 uppercuts, hooks.
Yeah. So it's Robbie in the center of the ring. Fortuna's backing up, but he's only inching back. He's not taking any serious defensive movements right now. The left hand has come back up to his chin.
Yeah,
he's just trying to use that right hand to range find Robbie at the minute, but he's too clever for that. He's got a much wider stance as Robbie. That gives him that ability to absorb any of the jabs that are coming through from Fortuna in his southpaw stance. It's a well-known tactic for orthodox punchers to adopt a wide stance against that southpaw jab. But Fortuna seems to be gaining some confidence, a bit of showboating in some of his approach work there as they tie up once again, trying to punch in the clinch, an uppercut. And he's dropped his hands once again with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Obviously, keeping the defensive postures is consuming his energy. He'd much rather keep his hands down and then when Robbie comes forward, get him in the clinch. But he's just not as strong as Robbie, seemingly, as Robbie pins him against the ropes, trying to come through with some body shots. Fortuna covering up. Again, very messy stuff. No one can get a real good punch off.
He's what he's doing is he's bullying him.
He is
as soon as he's on the ropes, he goes works on the body, goes for some body shots.
He's leaning
and
on
uppercuts.
him, yeah.
Which is strange considering Fortuna weighs
No, it's
more.
good work.
Robbie seems
He's
to be
doing the right
imposing
thing.
him. No, but this is what I'm saying. He's doing that better of the work in where he's imposing himself more.
Yeah.
As technically the smaller man.
He's doing a very old school type of forcing his opponent into the corner, using his head, using his shoulders to force his opponent back, who's got a very low guard anyway. Why not?
Yep.
It's like he's got nothing to lose. Only the uppercuts can really be a problem. But as you see here, RIko, Fortuna's just backing off with his hands down, and he's just got a combination, left-right combination of Robbie there, who's again pinned him against the ropes, locking the arm up, trying to find some space to get some punches off, and he's getting single shots off. But that was a better counter punch from Fortuna, but it's too little as the end of the round comes there. And another solid round, in my opinion, for Robbie Davies Jr. That's not because I'm British, it's because he's doing the better work.
For me, it's both. So, yeah, fuck you guys. Nah, I'm really proud of Robbie, man. Just the work that he's doing. As soon as he gets him to the ropes, body work, uppercuts, getting those single shots off, those single little sneaky hooks to the chin area. And that seems to be weighing him, down. Fortuna, obviously, he does, come back with his little tricky shots, those hooks. Sometimes when Robbie's coming in to distance, he does get clipped. But Robbie is obviously, giving him 1-2 down the pipe, body work again. They end pinning him to the corner. It's a good fight. I think it's a good fight.
It is a good fight. Robbie's playing very
what it is,
moves
great
here.
Fight.
He's when he does get him in the clinch, he's using his elbows and his gloves to deny any space for Fortuna. That was a better shot for Fortuna from range. I think he's now trying to adopt. Another big left there that Robbie took.
What did I say, Padre? When Robbie's coming into distance, those hooks. That's what he. It takes Robbie maybe 30 seconds. See. To actually get the timing or see, when, if he's going to feint or if he's actually going to throw those hooks. And then they somehow end up on the ropes. Yeah. Ooh,
yeah.
Great straight right hand from Robbie. He actually wobbled him there.
But Fortuna's having better. He's got the better accuracy with 2 minutes left in this round. He's won the first third of this fight.
Robbie times it right coming in. He is defenseless.
What he's also doing, he's using that high guard, and when he comes in, he's allowing Fortuna to have that. He's not closing the distance quick enough to deny Fortuna the range, who's coming off with left-right hooks around the guard. So Robbie needs to close that distance a wee bit quicker if he's to salvage this round in the second half of this round. But for me, he's 3 rounds up. He can afford to lose this round, but what he cannot afford to do is let Fortuna gain confidence. He really must still keep going. That was a better left there from Robbie Davies, and then followed up with the right.
2 hooks. That was two a right and
Two
left
good
hook.
hooks. So the judges would have seen that, been impressed. Could that have leveled up the round in their eyes? Who knows? But
Padre, you see, he's catching that chin every time he's hitting that chin.
yes, because
penetrating the guard. Sorry.
If you can't see it, what Fortuna's doing, he's got his two hands right down by his waistband, and he's putting his head forward. If you watch, his right leg is going forward. His head is actually more in advance of his right leg. So he's trying to entice Robbie in to see, have a pop, and then try and get him on the counter with either a hook or an uppercut. So he's teasing and enticing Robbie in.
Yeah,
You've still
got that. He's inviting him in to get those cheeky hooks off. But the thing is,
for
Robbie's
effective
timing
aggression
it well.
is totally going to Robbie Davies Jr. in this round. He's just getting picked off on the counter. So I'm going to be generous to Javier Fortuna there. I'm going to give him that round 3-1. Some may have it 4-0. Can't argue with that. There was instances of effective aggression throughout the round. So it depends on what these judges are going to, is pleasing to them.
If they screw Robbie, I swear I'm doxing every one of them. I'm not even fucking joking.
Well, for me, he's 3 rounds to 1 up.
I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
He can't be.
Not even doxing. This is information.
He can't be any worse than 2-2. Just showing you the replay there of a straight jab down the pipe from Robbie Davies Jr. That rocked the head of Fortuna. But that was probably his best moment in the fight. But Fortuna had a couple of left-right.
I think he did have a couple of. He did have a couple of moments there, Padre.
As I said, I'm going to be generous and give that to Fortuna. So I've got a 3-1. They come into round 5.
No, I'm not going to be generous. Fuck that.
I've said to the chat, how you scoring it? Get your scores in the chat, people, if you've fallen. It's been a very intriguing fight so far as we come into round 5. And it's the effective aggression of Robbie Davies Jr. Folks who the tidier boxer, very untidy. Javier Fortuna with his guard has gone AWOL. Yeah, he's got it up now, but he doesn't keep it up for long.
Yeah, his whole shit has been weird. It's not just the effective aggression, Padre. It's the all right. If you want to say aggression, Robbie's obviously cutting off the ring. He not only the cleaner work. He has the aggression. He's coming forward and he's landing more punches than Fortuna. So that's when you add all of that together, then it's like yes. But if you just say aggression and dude is not throwing punches, then it shouldn't really.
Yeah, that's not effective aggression. That's just aggression, as you quite rightly point out. Which brilliant left hook on the counter from Robbie Davies Jr. There.
He turned his whole head. Come on, Robbie.
He's hurt him now. He's hurt him now because he's going backwards a wee bit, but still coming forward. The punches are getting through. Comes back with a punch, a right of his own. The clenching.
Uppercut.
This is Robbie Davies Jr. country.
Uppercut again.
He's getting in that clench and making it dirty. He loves to fight off the clench as he comes through. The technique loading up with a body shot there. And he's just finding targets now. Fortuna's getting easier to hit as he's dropping his guard, trying in the clench to come up with uppercuts.
I think they might have to throw in the towel for Fortuna because Fortuna's literally he's fading. Robbie's
big left from Robbie Davies Jr. rocked the head.
Boom! Is he out? Fair play to Fortuna.
He's still battling in there, Fortuna, but he looks very tired now.
Robbie's just waiting for that big shot.
He's just unloading on Robbie, but Robbie's unloading on him, but he's just the awkward style of Fortuna. He's not getting every punch off, but comes in with another straight right down the pipe. It's good to watch this. 20 seconds to go. He's got him pinned on that ropes. Big right. Fortuna comes back with a left right of his own. It's very much tit for tat. on that ropes, 2 tied boxes in the 5th round. Well, not so much Davies Jr. He's just keeping at it, pinning him back all the time. At the end of that round. A great round for Robbie Davies Jr. I've got him 4 rounds up to 1.
Might even be a, I say 10-8. We'll give Robbie the round.
Nah, it's not a 10.
But yeah, Fortuna. Well, he had him wobble there, Padre, and he had a straight. I thought that he was.
He
like,
had enough replies to keep it an honest 9.
How have you scored the fight, guys? If you're watching on X, if you're watching us on YouTube, big up to all of you. Okay, please like, share, subscribe. We love you guys. This is why we do this all the time. But yeah, and supporting our brother Robbie Davies Jr., who seems to be cruising through this fight. It would be, I don't know, a strike of lightning for him to fucking lose at this moment in time. So yeah, big up to Mr. Robbie Davies Jr. Absolutely pelted him with those hooks. Cleaner work, easy to score for me. But how have you guys scored it? And that's what we want to know. We want some fan engagement. So we want to see where have you guys gone. Start of the 6th round. Both men meeting in the corner. It's the same thing. Robbie tries to figure out his timing, but he's getting quicker and quicker because Fortuna's just faded now. Fortuna stepped in. Robbie gave him a straight down. Oh, Robbie hit him in the back of the head. I think that was unintentional there. Robbie gives him a straight left hand. Oof,
Yeah.
Body shot.
It's still,
Fortuna comes
it's
back with a
round
body shot of his
6.
own.
Fortuna has not adopted any style, any change in his approach to this fight.
Same thing, same game plan.
Exactly, and he's way behind after 5 rounds. And so he still has this mentality that he's going to knock out Robbie Davies Jr. He did catch him with a nice uppercut there.
Yeah,
but again,
the straight
he's
height,
pinned on the
leading into
ropes.
an uppercut.
He's pinned on them ropes. He's trying to lock up Davies Jr. But again, comes off left right combination. Fortuna comes back with a right jab and then takes a big right from Davies Jr. When he's opened that southpaw jab up, he's leaving his left hand side completely unguarded as he takes another one.
Ooh. Like I said, Robbie Davies Jr. has got that timing in abundance. I think this is
the single punches that Fortuna is getting through is too far in between. The better work is coming when he is from Davies Jr.
A left.
The experience is telling here for me with Davies Jr. He's fought against the best in the division, the Lipinettes, etc., etc. Fortuna's not a bad name, but
this is a great fight. Both men exchanging in the middle of the ring.
experience
Fortuna
is
saying that
showing
he's not
the
done.
head movement from Robbie Davies Jr. is magnificent here.
Incredible.
Oof. And you can 23 seconds to go in this round, round 6. Fortuna's put a lot of effort into this round. It's probably the most effort he's put into the fight so far in a single round. But he is just getting fresh air right now.
I think Fortuna's cut. No?
I haven't seen it.
No. Ooh.
Very, very good fight to watch so far, ladies and gentlemen. After great 6 fights. Rounds,
yeah. You know, it's a
for
great
me,
fight.
It's been a dominant fight so far.
Yeah,
5 rounds to 1. I have in RIko. What do you have in?
I've got a 6 rounds, Robbie. I think that was a
6
you'd say that was a swing round. That one you gave him. I'll give him to Robbie. I think better work. Robbie's getting the timing a lot better now. I think he is fading. I mean, Fortuna is fading. His that southpaw stance, because he leaves 2 steps of distance just so that he could sort of come in and then jump back out. But the thing is, Robbie's actually
Lunge in
just
with the
timing
left, yeah.
when he's lunging in,
But he's
yeah.
getting
And then
countered
obviously
every
they take it
time
to
he
the
does
ropes, and then
that.
Ronnie's doing. But this, and also this is the thing. Then they end up on the ropes. Robbie is giving him 3 uppercuts in a row, body shot, and then he gets him with those hooks. Like as soon as Robbie hits him with those hooks, he's fucking landing, going through the. Well, there's no guard. Well, now there's a guard. I think the corner have told him to fucking change up, but I think it's too little, too late.
Totally agree.
Ooh, Robbie pushed him in the corner, tried to give him a hook.
Oh, he's took a knee there.
Ooh, the knee. Okay, no. Oh, is it a
Look
knee?
at that. He's doing the shoulder shimmy.
This guy's gonna get knocked the fuck out. He is gonna
He's
get
just
battered.
he's just so open. I quite agree
What
with
is
it. But
right?
Robbie
Padre,
should just
what?
be content with just outboxing this guy from this point on. Round 7 of 10. He's won the fight in my
But
eyes.
he's making it.
Just see it out.
But he's making it. So Fortuna's making it awkward by almost lunging into him, and he's like
Brilliant
overcommitting on
left-right
purpose, even if he
combination,
misses.
yeah.
I think Fortuna was. I think
He's tied him
one
up. He's
well-timed
obviously
hook can
a
get this.
lovely uppercut off the clinch
Yeah,
there from
Fortuna's out. Oh, straight. Robbie, you've got it. Come on, just one hook, Robs. One hook. Yeah, there we go. Yay. That hook had landed. Ooh. And now Fortuna, I don't know what the hell Fortuna's like. Thank you, ref. I think he needs to have a word with him if he keeps on doing that, because that's weird.
Well, a minute to go in round 7.
Oh,
Fortuna's taking
he's almost
risks
tight.
now.
Oh,
He's off balance. He's obviously going for the knockout.
he is.
He knows
I
he's
think Fortuna
behind.
knows.
He's investing everything into big
I
left
think he's
hands.
gone. Like he doesn't have any energy. I think his corner might pull him out.
Well, yeah, obviously, being on a plane for 36 hours, being turned back, having to land and then wait at the airport. He's got to take on water and food and all that time. And then the flight
Why didn't he come
over.
earlier? No one told him not to come earlier. This is my counter
Well,
argument to that.
I've got to give him. You can't blame the boy.
No, you don't.
What the airline does, but it's not like he said
No,
he's
he
come
should have
back
come
over
2
here and
weeks
gone.
prior.
That's
Not
it.
like
That's what I'm waiting. 2 weeks? No, not for an event like this. He's done his
so
camp.
you're going to be
He come over in
unclimatized.
5 weeks. Acclimatized, jet lag
No, it
for
sounds
4 hours.
sounds like he only came just the other day, maybe yesterday. Had to weigh in from the plane. I don't know what his coach is telling him. His coach is telling him, "Listen, fucking,
He's frantic. His coach needs
it's
to
all
pull
or
his
nothing
pants
now
up.
here, buddy. It is what it is."
It will be in round 8. But it's 6-1 down. Oh, the replay showing some of Robbie Davies Jr.'s better work in that round, highlighting.
I am
fact
really
that
happy for Robbie. Really happy for him.
he's a tough nut. Very
Scouser.
consummate professional. Scouser. Big up the Scousers. School of hard knocks, in life, and it's come through and done well.
Oh, that right, straight right, went through the guard. He's got his guard up now. I think he gets tired. I think he tries to have his guard up for a bit, and he's like, "You know what? I can't be asked for this." Oh, left counter from Robbie. Counter hook. Oh, one straight down the pipe. He's wobbled him.
his accuracy is just tantamount to his success in this round at the minute. Fortuna, although the punches are not stunning, I can quite believe that the
He's having the fight.
cumulative effect
He is
of
having the
these
fight of his life.
jabs and his counter punching. And then once again, a right comes in.
Oh,
Fortuna's off balance. He's facing the other way, getting angry with himself now. He's clearly tired, but he still has a measure of danger that Robbie cannot take too lightly.
He is going to get brutally stopped.
But he's given it all he has, Fortuna. There's no two ways about it.
Robbie just one well-timed straight down the pipe through the guard, and now Fortuna's just trying to buy time by doing this weird clinch. Robbie's trying to push him away, tries to get a sneaky uppercut. Robbie's like, nah, bruv, you are not getting away from this. Got him in the corner.
Got him in the corner. This is where Robbie does his best work, and where Fortuna just gets worn out.
There's a full minute.
Take a rest.
There is a full minute now.
Yeah, full minute left. Fortuna, guard has gone again. It's right lunging right hooks. It looks as though if you're the first time watching it and looking at Fortuna, it would look as though you think, right, his shoulders have been put out of place the way he's dropping his hands so low.
It's because he's tired.
It's just presenting a very easy target now to Robbie Davies Jr. As he would to any boxer.
I think the ref has to have a word. The ref has to have a word because these clinches are just unnecessary.
But
even when he tries to get a sneaky uppercut, Padre. When he tries to get a sneaky uppercut, Fortuna, he's punching air.
But referees will only stop a clinch if there's no effort to be punching.
Every time he's wobbled, this is what I'm saying. And then Robbie's going to give him a 1-2.
That's the end of that round. Another round for Robbie Davies Jr. It's a very, very wide margin now. 7 rounds to 1. I have it. I don't know how the guys in the chat have it. But sensational stuff so far from the Liverpool man.
Big up, everybody.
And Javier Fortuna, he's not got a bad record. I think he's another big name on Robbie Davies Jr. record, and especially if he wins tonight. Obviously, I've got him winning very easy at the minute.
Absolutely.
This is going to be a big name, and this is going to attract a big fight for Robbie. Moving forward.
I mean, this is the thing, because I kind of asked Robbie about retirement, and you said doesn't want to finish on the loss, and it's he because he just had 2 straight losses, and there's, like he says, there's always been a story for all of his losses, and it's just like unfortunate, but for this one, I'm glad it has a happy ending.
Yeah, well, they were high class opposition. Much, I would say, much higher than Fortuna's level, but again, it's a in this division, it's a very, very decent fight.
Well timed uppercut there from Robbie.
In round 9 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go, and Fortuna is now having to invest into a knockout at this stage. He's putting a lot of effort into it, but again, Robbie is just using that experience, that know-how to deny Fortuna his boxing, what he wants to do tonight. And he's done it all night, Robbie. He's denied him the range. He's denied him the space. And he's been got counted all night. Maybe he has it in the back of his mind. He doesn't want to leave it to British judges, so he has to go for a knockout. I can understand that.
Now, you would have to be Stevie Wonder to not give that fight to Robbie. You'd have to be paid off. Nah, fuck that. You'd have to be.
But the minute to
And this is
go
what I'm
round
saying.
9 and you've got an 7 rounds to 1 up, it'd be naughty. Fortuna's very tired
Still,
now.
oh yeah, I think the quarter. I think they think Robbie will
They'll let him see
just
the
kind of
fight out.
go. Yeah.
They'll let him see it out, but
Because he does have respect for him as well. And Robbie's a nice guy. Sometimes I even said to him, like, bro, you're too nice. Bro. But I'm so happy for him, man.
I did drop the no mercy tag on it today.
He showed mercy. Because I knew he would.
No mercy.
Ooh.
And I don't think
Just do not fucking.
And
He's
he's
done a
taken
great
no
job.
mercy in the sense I'm not losing tonight. And I think he's done extremely well.
Great sensible work,
and he's
like,
doing exactly your keyword sensible. He's just now doing the sensible thing, keeping Fortuna at range with his jab, dancing around the ring. The end of round 9, another comfortable round for Robbie, and
I reckon
8-1 up. So you could be right. Could be well be a shout out. Don't forget to like, guys, like and subscribe to iBoxingHub. Get us to that 1,000 mark. We're nearly there. The magic continues. 7 days a week. 9 presenters. 10 now with our new guy, Robbie.
Robbie.
And and our sister, obviously, along with our partner channel, Banter and Boxing. We're a growing channel now.
Ooh,
so
it's growing.
Make sure you join Banter and Boxing, so like and subscribe, and also to iBoxingHub. And I give it a big shout out to our D-Rock apparel partners after this fight as our sponsors. And hopefully the growth will continue in 2025. But for now, with 2 minutes 48 seconds of round 10, the final round
We'll take it over.
of this fight. Take us away.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
Yes. No. No.
Oh, okay, cool.
After the fight.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Commentate.
Oh, my bad. Padre is the sharp one. I know I look young and devilishly handsome, but I'm like 50, bro. I'm old as fuck. So yeah, Robbie seems like he's going to absolutely win this fight in a shutout. Incredible stuff. Always believed in him. Always believed. And yeah, big up to the 100 and over 150 watchers from X and YouTube, man. Please like, share, subscribe, like Padre says. Mr. Neutral, what Mr. Neutral says, you got to do it, man. Just looking at this. I got a rate Fortune. Oh, well timed. You want to say it's down pipe,
that was
like a hook.
Oh, he's down. Davis is down. He's took it. He got a flash knockdown.
It's okay.
That's okay. He can afford to lose a 10-8 round. But Fortuna did get a lovely left hook to stun Robbie now. Oh, there must be an issue, a bit of water on there. He's slipping on the canvas.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
And now Fortuna's got the bit between his teeth for the minute to go. Davies Jr. All he has to do is use his experience and lock him up. But Fortuna's now hunting down Davies Jr. with 45 seconds to go. Looking to unload.
Cool.
Davies tucks him up again. Referee separates them. And it's Davies now having to run round the ring as Fortuna's starting to close him down. Unloads to the body. And he gets tucked up again. that experience
Oh,
of Davies Jr.
good stuff, Robbie. Robbie, 20
just
seconds,
locking
mate.
him up. 20 seconds to go.
Ah,
Fortuna
20 seconds.
looking for that one punch that can save his fight.
No,
12 seconds to go.
no, we're not
Still
doing that.
hasn't
Yep,
unlocked
brilliant,
it.
Robbie.
He's getting locked up again. Referee has to come
Good
in and
stuff.
step. 5 seconds. It looks like
Come
he's
on.
going to do it. He's got no more chances. That's the end of the fight, and they hug it up. Good fight, RIko. Enjoyed that, and well done, Robbie Davies
Great
Jr.
fight, mate.
That should be an inevitable result.
Big up Robbie Davies Jr., man. Big up my guy. Big up to Robbie. Fucking goosebumps there.
Yeah.
But I knew something like this would happen.
Good
Remember we were
last
saying,
round.
Padre, in the beginning, he's, you know, he literally went for it. I think from the 8th, when he really started to, you know, take those super risks, I think Robbie should have tried to finish it more then. But, you know, the sensible work, yeah, 10-8 round. There's no way that Robbie could have lost that.
Yeah.
Not in a million fucking years, bro.
Well, you guys
yeah, Shai made it.
We're behind.
Robbie's got this. He made it. Nah, we're not behind. Are we behind? We're not behind.
I don't be more than 20 seconds if we were. But there's
yeah, tell us who won, Shai.
very entertaining fight. Very entertaining. As the co-main, we got, is it Colin to come yet?
Yes, sir.
It's a late one in Ireland, 11 o'clock for this fight ending. So as we wait for the result,
come on, Robbie.
right, the referee's got the 2 boxers in the middle of the ring.
Come on, man. He know, bro. Like Fortuna is, you can see his belly from there. He looks chubby as fuck. Nah, that one. If you are behind, guys. Oh, Robbie.
Yeah, but
yeah,
do
he
you
did
know
it.
what
Of course he did
95, 94. Don't know what them judges were
95.
watching.
Yeah, they
I
tried to
don't know what
fucking
them judges
fuck
were
shit up, but you
watching.
can't. I think they should search like the judges' browsing history.
I think so. That's a ridiculous result, 95, 94. They try to rob him there.
They didn't.
They try to rob Robbie. Can you believe that?
How do I turn off this
Thank you,
chat?
505.
There we go.
Yes, we are. A wee bit.
Cool.
But at least he got the right result. The right man won. And as we look forward to the main event. Right, RIko, take us away. I've got to take a break.
Yeah. You're a problem. Now remember, guys, that is 40% off of your total purchase at D-Rock Clothing. I'm gonna put that up in the chat again. Actually, I can't be asked to scroll up, but it is long. But we are extremely happy for D-Rock Clothing, for our guy Robbie Davies Jr. All right, that's the homie right there. So yeah, couldn't have happened to a more nicer guy, in my opinion. Mr. Neutral has just gone to take a little breaky, but I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I believe the next fight is going to be McCrory versus Carrillo. Carrillo with the, I don't know, you guys should check his record out. I'm sure, I don't know, I don't even know what to say. I got McCrory winning. Let's just say that. But again, we want to hear what you guys think. Well, if you're actually watching this, it's on ProBox TV. I put the website in the chat earlier, so I can't be asked to go back and like find it. So you'll all have to deal with that. Again, the watch party for sorry, Usyk Fury 2 on the 21st of December is we are having the is where? Oh my god, wait. I don't know what the hell is happening to me right now. What was I saying? Ah, yes, 505 Watch Party. If you scan the barcode, it will take you right to the website, and I have the website in the comments as well, so you can go and check that out. Just a lot of progression, man. You know, when we started doing the watch parties, it was at like a smaller venue, and now there's watch party after parties, and staff catering and all this type of good stuff. So yeah, extremely proud of everybody, especially Sty 505 Sty Steve. Now we have McCrory versus Carrillo 35-36. McCrory looks young, looks like a young 36. Carrillo looks like, yeah, I've lived a life. Stress. Padre, you're back. The main event is on ProBox TV. All right. This is where dreams are made and broken.
Sorry, it's
All
Sunday,
right.
huh?
What are you eating, Padre? I got wings. Wings.
Spicy beef pizza.
I got wings. Oh no. I always feel like pizza is just too much cheese. You know? But I like that.
God, my tongue feels like it's residing in Mexico right now. Oh, Jesus, that's hot.
Build a wall around it.
Shalom, iBoxing, says Ben Israel. Shalom to you.
Big up to you, my guy. Like, follow, subscribe, share it in the group chats, all of that. What's poppin', Maggie? Man's all right, bro. Just having a chicken wing. Waiting for this main event for the Contender Series. ProBox are, they're sneaking up a little bit, Padre. Sneak. They're doing
I like it.
things. I like it as well. I like GBM. I like TM14 promotions. I like what we talking about. Bro, there's a fight on ProBox TV right now. It's McCrory versus Carrillo in Belfast. Yeah, this is what we're doing the watch along for. We were supporting our guy Robbie Davies Jr. and he went in there and he mashed work on Fortuna. Got a bit dicey in the last rounds, but it's the fight game. And yeah, on to the main event. Can you hear? Do you have fireworks over where you are? The most hated. Yo.
Hey, what's good? Shalom, iBoxing. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to count him up, your boy Ben Israel will be more than happy to count him up. But you know, I got trolls on Ben Israel back, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, my king? And we crossed the pond. Your boy Ben Israel reporting live from Colorado.
How are you? That was an incredible intro, bro. I respect as a good intro to another. Good to have you on the show. We're actually watching the McCrory versus Carrillo fight on a special episode of Neutral's Hard Talk today. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing, King?
I'm doing wonderful, man. All is well, man. You know, life is good right now. You know, I'm finna turn on to iBox. I was, you know, when I jump on the panel, I like to be updated on what we talking about. I don't like to be in the back or nothing like that. Shalom, iBoxing, what's good, King? You allow the most hated Ben Israel up here. I told you I'm subscribed to the channel. Anytime you go live, the most hated is up
Right.
here.
That's incredible,
Ben
bro.
Israel
What?
is in the building. And you know, let me let y'all know, you know,
Yep.
I mess with Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. I mess with Devin Haney. You know, whatever boxing talk we want to talk about, I'm here for it.
That's good to know, mate. And thank you for coming along tonight with us.
AJ,
Wait, why do they call you the most hated? You seem like a really
Yeah,
nice
that
guy.
was going to be my question, actually. I was going to say, why the tag?
hey man, just ask them about Ben Israel, man. They're gonna tell you why you had that guy on your panel. Even with the bullshit. You know, people have their differences about boxing, whether it be Canelo, whether it be, you know, anybody. In a way, it could be motherfucking the Uber driver. If you feel like the Uber driver be AJ, that's your opinion, my G.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be sitting there getting crucified like you Jesus or Christ or anybody, bro. Why people hate people for their opinion? If I feel like Devin Haney been beating everybody ass, and since Ryan Garcia beat his ass, a lot of people say he washed. He is over with for him.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that either. 20,
I'm just using that opinion. I
25.
don't want to hold it. I don't want to hold a
I love it.
conversation for them.
I love it. I love it. He's Podrick's putting down 50 seconds of the first round to go. I did see the referee take a tumble in this round. I don't know what happened there. But in answer to your question, yes, Hard Talk USA is my show, Ben, and I love Hard Talk, and I love people like you when you come on and you make yourself, your presence and your opinions known. I already know from first impressions. You know, I'm a great believer. It takes 45 seconds to impress somebody, but it takes 45 minutes to change that narrative. So I can already tell that Hard Talk is your game. Now,
I love it. This is why I came up here when y'all was saying y'all talking to country box or
yeah,
box
when it comes
box
to
talking. I be
to
watching them all.
opinions, yeah, when it comes to opinions, mate, and people not liking it and all the rest of it, I don't give two fucks if people don't like me and don't like my opinions. You're not putting food on my table. You know what I mean? But I respect your opinion. But if you're bothered about being hated online, ride with it, because it's all publicity. It's good publicity. If people are talking about you, they're not talking about somebody else, which is a good thing. Now, Ben, you mentioned that you are a big Haney fan, and the fact that you did highlight his loss to Ryan Garcia. What possible steps does he take now to get his market value back up?
Fight an Uber driver. And when people, and shout out to iBoxing again for allowing the most hated Ben Israel up here. When I say I
Anytime,
want
brother.
Devin Haney, when I say I want Devin Haney to fight an Uber driver, I
Yeah,
mean that. I want him to fight somebody with a light touch, no resistance, no punch placement, no ring IQ. I want him
yeah.
to fight a motherfucker just got into boxing. Why
What's
Ben? Because Devin Haney don't ask for the most dangerous fighter. He asked for Tank Davis. He asked for the Lomachenko. He asked for the Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo asked, I have to remind people that Teofimo asked Eddie Hearn. Across the pond, he asked Eddie Hearn for $10 million. Devin Haney is not on his level. If Devin Haney is not on your level, you put a wash him, bro. The Metro gonna give you $5 million. You ask them for 10. If they give you 3 or 5, go ahead and beat his ass. Y'all seen what, quote unquote, what Ryan did? Because I believe Ryan was cheating. I believe Bill Haney, his father, gave him Devin Haney, the wrong game plan, iBoxing and my G.
I agree.
Wrong game plan to sit out here. If you look at what the judge's assessment with the fight, regardless of your opinion, iBoxing, the other king up here, his opinion or my opinion, the judges said Devin was still in the fight, bro.
Yeah.
After getting knocked down 20,000 times. I don't know how many times like knocked his ass down, bro.
The sentiment remains the same. Yeah, of course.
And I fuck with Devin.
Bro,
Devin.
you could call me
now this
Jeffrey,
is where I
and,
take
this is Mr.
issue.
Neutral.
This is where I take issue, Ben, about Peds. Ryan Garcia was gassed out at round 4, having done all his good work, right? He was gassing from round 4. If a man was that on Peds and that was, the ignition for the win, why was he gassing at round 4 onwards? And as you said, had that been under normal circumstances, Haney wouldn't have probably made the end of some of them rounds. In fact, he lasted 12 rounds and was coming back into the fight. How does the Peds argument come into it?
Hey, what's your name? What is name? iBoxing. I wanna address the king.
This is Mr. Neutral.
Mr. Neutral. When you said why Ryan was gassed in the 4th round, that's your assessment. And I don't feel as though Ryan was gassed in the 4th round. But you said Ryan was gassed in the 4th round, and
from that point onwards,
gas or whatever term you want to use. I want to make sure we're on the same term, because we understand the fight. Devin got his ass whooped, regardless if Ryan cheated. That's my assessment on the fight. Devin got his ass whooped. But my thing telling you that Bill gave him his father. His trainer, no, not his father, his trainer. Because if he want to be the father and the trainer, his father and his trainer gave Devin the wrong fucking game plan, my G. And I mean that because regardless if Ryan was,
even him fighting in UGG boots was pretty stupid.
But I'm only going to just defend what you said when you said Ryan was gas, and if he was on these things. How about this? Devin got his ass whooped from round 1 to round 10. I'm gonna say that to round 9.
Honest man. You're an honest man. I like that. That's probably why you hate it.
And Ryan had a dead man in front of him. Why Ryan couldn't scratch Devin? I'm gonna ask you that, Mr. What you said?
Mr. Neutral. The reason
Mr. Neutral. I'm gonna ask you this question. Now, I understand the question you asked me. Yes, you said Ryan was gassed in 4th round, and if he was on all that, but I'm telling you, I'm not here to make no crybaby shit, no crybaby assessment about the albuterol or whatever Ryan was on. I'm using the wrong term right now. But I know exactly what they charged them for. But I'm not here to cry baby about that shit, even with the lawsuits. I'm telling you, as a boxing fan, the trainer, when you come back out boxing, if you my trainer, and I'm getting my ass whooped from Mr. Neutral, and I come back to the corner, and Mr. Neutral hit my ass with a left hook and a right hook. That's the only thing he hit me with, bro. And you come in there and you tell me, man, Israel, Ben, I need you to watch out for Mr. Neutral left hook and motherfucker keep your hands up for his right hook. That's all you got to tell me. Look at the scorecards, iBoxing, Mr. Neutral, and tell me
And
if I'm tripping. He was still in the fucking fight. After
he was.
100 knockdowns, I'm not making no excuses, Mr. Neutral, Mr. iBoxing. I'm not making no excuses.
Ben
Now, fuck with
Israel,
Devin Haney.
I fucking love that. And I'll tell you why. Because my good friend RIko is about to answer that question.
What? Why the fight doesn't count? Because it's a no contest. Because he got popped with.
No.
What?
You have been the one that's advocating that it was a game changer, the Peds, right? Now, as Ben
What?
Israel said this there, he was getting his ass whipped from round 1 to round 10.
I wouldn't say that.
And he backed me up in my assessment that whatever was in his
According to the
system.
judge's scorecard, if you don't believe that, iBoxing, regardless of what Ben Israel is telling you, my G, or what Mr. Neutral telling you, you look at the judge's scorecard. If Devin Haney would have won 2 of the last 3 rounds, 10 or 11 or 12, just 2, he would have walked away,
He would have won.
regardless of how he got his ass kicked.
But-
And he got his ass washed in that fight, bro. I'm not making no excuse, and I fuck with Devin Haney.
Yeah,
I
but
call
Devin,
I refer to
Devin was
Devin.
boxing
I
really well.
refer
This is
to
what
Devin
people could
Haney. They
understand.
call Devin
It was when-
Haney the dream, but I refer to Devin Haney as the nightmare. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, that's what I'm called.
But why?
Before the Ryan Garcia fight, before the Ryan Garcia fight, and I was telling Devin he shouldn't even go into that fight. Me and Bill Haney was on good terms at that time, communicating. But
okay.
since I tell a person my opinion,
You gave him good advice. You gave him great advice.
I'm
Because
not
Ryan was a
wrong if
fucking
I tell
lunatic.
you took your son as father, you can take him. As father, you
Fact.
can take him. It's very few trainers and
Can I ask you a
fathers.
question?
Go ahead.
So were they sort of, the addition of Ben Davison, and were they getting coaches and trainers like that to kind of, I don't know, act as the band-aid for things that Bill couldn't incorporate with Devin? Because Devin's an ace boxer. I think he was training with Zab Judah, and I think Zab Judah, they were running one day, and he was like, "Yep, Devin's ready," and
iBoxing. That's a great assessment, my G.
You call me RIko.
You gave a great opinion. That's iBoxing. That's iBoxing was just saying that. Not you, Mr. Neutral.
No, you could call me RIko, bro.
Oh, iBoxing call you RIko.
Yep.
It's okay to call you RIko, because when people tell me, when I fuck with people, and I just heard between me and you and Mr. Neutral, you say I could refer to you as RIko, but I like to call you what your stage name is.
It's a
RIko.
little bit cringe. RIko's okay.
iBoxing is great, bro.
It's not
iBoxing
actually.
is ring IQ, ring generalship. When a person sit there and say, "Let me test your boxing knowledge," iBoxing got ring IQ, punch placement, ring generalship.
iBoxingHub is the channel.
But RIko, you told me I could call you iBoxing though, my G. You told me, and just like I'm telling you, Bill Haney gave Devin Haney the wrong.
Call me whatever. Whatever.
It all depends on how I'm feeling. And I love iBoxing. Very intellectual. Across the pond. I'm reporting live from Colorado. I'm from Baltimore, my G.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it, man. Give that man. Let's clap that shit.
You are really
I'm
cool,
from Baltimore, my G. I'm gonna let it be known, but I'm in Colorado right now.
The same place as the face of boxing,
I'm in the
Javante
States.
Tank Davis.
Oh, that's
what are you doing in Colorado, Ben?
Hey, because I'm doing some things right now. I'm getting his life together. You feel what I'm saying?
I love it.
Cool.
I love it, mate.
I'm not doing nothing that can put me in a jail cell or put me iBoxing or RIko or Mr. Neutron ready to kill me. No, I'm the most hated because people
Oh,
love me because of my skin.
I
No,
don't
there's
want,
no hate
I
from
will
this
agree
side
with
of the
that.
pond for you, my man.
Hey
It's
man, I
all
love
love
everybody
from
across the
I
pond.
love it.
I fuck with everybody across the
You are
pond.
built for Hard Talk USA, and I
And we
hope
fuck with
to
you too, bro.
have you on again many times. Always
You know,
welcome on
I
our
just want to
show.
kick off with the Devin Haney, the AJ talk. I love
Yeah.
boxing, bro. You
But
know, and
you've
I think
mentioned AJ, right?
AJ, of course, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about AJ. You talk about wrong game
Two
plans.
division Olympic gold medalist. What you want to talk
Yeah.
about, AJ?
Let's talk about his
And
game
he had
plan
what they call it,
in that
the
Dubois
British
fight.
title. What they call that title that? And I don't want y'all to think I'm being
The Lonsdale
disrespectful.
belt.
Him and Dillian White fought. When I say AJ fought, they be saying Klitschko fight. They be like to talk about the Klitschko fight. But I'm telling about the Dillian White, AJ and Dillian White fight. That was a classic, my G. Getting off the canvas, bro. RIko, getting off the canvas and whooping ass. I love them type of fighters, my G.
AJ
It's
actually
nothing
got
like
me.
that type of shit.
Guys, you're absolutely right. They get up and win attitude. Very rare these days. You get to see sites like that. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Now, Ben, game plan. Anthony Joshua went into that fight with what I can only describe as a shocking game plan. How would you describe that approach to the Daniel Dubois fight?
When he went in there with Dubois, I thought even when he got scratched, when he had Dubois hurt before he got scratched, you can't underestimate an injured fighter. Boxing is a deadly sport. You got to protect yourself at all times because because you got him injured. If I have you injured, me and you in a fight, Mr. Neutral, and I got you injured, and RIko is the ref. And you on the ropes. I can't come in there lazy with you, bro. I gotta protect myself at all fucking time. AJ went in there. He had Dubois fucked up. He had him, RIko.
At the start of the round.
Mr. iBoxing. He had him fucked up. We were pointing live across the pond. AJ had his man right where he wanted him. But going in there lazy, underestimate your opponent. Your ass will get stretched, Mr. Neutral.
That's right,
And AJ
brother.
is the live example. 2-time heavyweight
I would
champion.
be a corrupt ref, though. I would be corrupt.
According to AJ, because you fuck with AJ. I understand it. But
No,
I'm
I
glad
do
that
both
ref
of them. But
wasn't corrupt.
listen, like that, bro. Listen,
That's why I'm called Mr.
like
Neutral.
I've backed Daniel Dubois, right? Even before he took the knee with Joe Joyce, I saw great potential in the young Daniel Dynamite Dubois-itis. Ask anybody, you know.
That's true.
And it was
I'll
conflicting
back
because
that shit
Anthony
up.
Joshua is what got me into boxing, you know, sort of as a hardcore fan and stuff. But you know, it was I had to back my guy AJ over Dubois, but Dubois is, you know, I've watched him grow before my very eyes. You know, post virginity Dubois, and now potentially father Dubois is just a demon. You know, he's just been sending people to the gulag, and if it wasn't, you know, for the
I
fact
know
that
Daniel
you know
Dubois
two of
better
my
stay away from Abuko. What his name? I'm
Bacoli.
pronouncing Bacoli.
Martin
See, I'm
Bacoli.
glad. Our boxer. This is why I fuck with you. Forgive me, my G, for using the
No,
profanity.
this
This is why I mess
this
with
is
you, my
hard
G.
talk, mate.
yeah, you can
You
swear.
carry on. You carry on.
I'm telling you, he better stay away from Aboke. What his name? Bukule.
Bacoli, yeah.
Bacoli. He better stay. That guy there is something different. I need that's a guy for Usif.
Did you see him absolutely put Jared Anderson in the dirt?
Put him exactly right there, my G. When I look at Bacoli assessment and I look at AJ where he at right now, he's not ready for that type of level. He's not ready for Fury or even Usif fight. a rematch with Usyk, a third fight. He's not. The AJ that I felt in love with, that I remind y'all when he fought Dillian White, getting up off the canvas. Because some people, when they see a fighter get floor out boxing Mr. Neutral, they like to say, "Oh, he's chinny."
Yeah,
Anybody can get this boxing. Anybody can get floor out boxing. You can hit me on my motherfucking shoulder, and that shit might knock me down. It's boxing. It's a fight, bro. When you was a lad in school, going, motherfucker slammed you. You ain't lost the fight. You got up off the table, whatever
I
that
hit him
dude
with a cricket bat,
and beat his ass on the cricket, whatever it was. You beat his ass. The AJ that I felt in love with at the beginning is not the AJ that I'm familiar with in 2024 outboxing, Mr. Neutral. It's not.
But why?
The evolvement with age.
But Daniel, no, but this is the thing.
Why,
Wait,
when you ask me why, I think the Dillian White fought AJ will watch
Daniel Dubois.
motherfucker Dave Dubois right now in 2024. I'm
What?
just my assessment. That's just my assessment. You might, being you dead ass wrong. Because his resume, we love to give our assessment with triangle theories, or this fighter fought that fighter. We in the States they call it triangle theory, though.
Same
you
here.
feel what I'm saying? But I don't like to look at it like that. Because how I fought you might not be the same way I fought it, but that's the way they look at it. The triangle theory in the States, they say, yes, that's the reason why you should look at it like that.
Now it was interesting that you said that the AJ that fought Dillian White. Would you have considered that time in his career his prime?
I couldn't hear you. You said I couldn't.
I'm sorry. When AJ fought Dillian White at that time, when when he was at that point that he beat Daniel Dubois today, that was AJ's prime, was it not?
I wouldn't say his prime because because at the time he fought Dillian White, he went on to did even greater things. He had greater accomplishments.
That time period, between the ages of
that
28 and 32.
That was kicking the door in boxing, in heavyweight boxing.
Yeah.
When you look at a person, when you look at Fury, because I think Fury is a dangerous fighter for everybody. If you get that motherfucking that dorsal or that gypsy king, I call him a gypsy queen. Y'all be like, why you talk to Fury like that? I call him a gypsy queen. If you get that cokehead, if you get that cheating motherfucker to stay on boxing, dedicate to boxing. Don't get on no coke. Don't worry about no pads. Don't worry about AJ. Don't worry about Usyk. I want you, Fury, to study the craft of boxing.
But I mean, it's a little bit late for that, though, isn't
it? Fury is a dangerous, that gypsy, I call him a gypsy queen, but he will become a gypsy king. You can't play boxing. Boxing is a dangerous sport by itself, Mr. Neutral.
Absolutely. And Mr. Ben Israel, I must point this out. I get the sense that you're a man of a certain age, probably close to mine, from your
You might be like
knowledge.
20, but just with a deep voice.
I mean, no, not with his knowledge base.
No, I just kicked 40
20-year-old.
If y'all want to know my age, I just kicked 40 in. My daddy, my daddy born in Jamaican. He's got London essence. This is why I fought with people across the pond. Heavy. Then I fought with people in the States. It's just only because people. I already know this. So you don't have to tell me this. This one I'm here. I'm not capping. I
don't know where you get this tag from that you're the most hated, but you're fucking great. I think
it seems like really cool.
You're my type of guy.
That's why they hate you.
That is.
Even if
you're a man of a certain generation.
I'm gonna go back to Fury. If Tyson,
Fury, let's go back to Fury. You're a man of a certain generation.
Fury, stay on his game.
Yeah.
No drinking. No getting on coke. No getting on none of that shit. Just study the game of boxing. Tyson Fury would be dangerous for
He'll be
anybody.
3-time world champion. Now, I have a theory about that. I do believe you're actually correct in what you're saying, because we all know now of the tragic consequences that happened before the Usyk fight back in April, that his wife had actually lost a child the night before, 6 months done, pregnant. Tragic for the family. That must have had an effect on Tyson Fury going into that fight, as not the Tyson Fury we saw. I predict this time round, with a Tyson Fury with a clear mindset, a clear plan, stays off the alcohol, hopefully stay off any substances that may come as, that could be tempted, and actually has that right mindset. I think we could see a reversal of fortunes here in the rematch, December 21st, in Riyadh. What's your thoughts on that?
I'll always back the Brit, but Usyk probably is gonna stop him. I hope not, but probably.
We know Usyk, what Usyk coming to the table. But the question that a lot of people, just like boxing, Mr. Neutral just gave, people like to say, which Tyson Fury gonna show up, Mr. Boxing? RIko. Which Tyson Fury the Tyson Fury that I grew as a boxer?
Question. Great question.
If that
probably
Tyson
not,
Fury
because he's at the latter end of his career, and
the latter
all that stuff. Yeah, he's 36. Usyk's 37.
Okay, so how can Tyson Fury be at the end of his career? If we're looking at numbers, and numbers don't lie, numbers do not lie, do not deceive us. If Usyk is 37 and Tyson 36, how can it be that Tyson is at the end of his career with the performance he done gave us in all his fights? Who done
the Wilder fight?
You had to go all the way back to Deontay Wilder. That dude?
Yeah.
Bronze Bomber? Man, Tyson Fury is not
that was
finished,
his.
bro.
That was his absolute. That was his best performance ever. He's never given another performance apart from Wilder.
Even the way,
32.
I'm saying Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder put ass whooping on Tyson Fury, not like Usyk did it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, Usyk literally beat him from pillar to post. Deontay Wilder didn't outclass. Deontay Wilder has he won rounds when he put Tyson down. Apart from that, he didn't win any rounds with.
It's how you put him down, my G. This you remember this?
What do you mean?
I've been saying that to RIko for him. It's not who you've beat; it's the manner of the victory and how you put your opponent.
Yeah, but he never beat him. He never beat. That would be valid if Wilder beat him, but he.
Wilder ain't never beat him. But Wilder also put up an ass whooping. Wilder also put up a fight.
Wilder put him on his ass 4 times
because
in
he
3
lost.
fights.
Wilder lost. Wilder put up a lot of fight. The fight with Wilder and Usyk.
Ben. Let's get something straight here. Wilder should have won the first fight. The referee gave a long count.
Don't even do that.
That's clear.
Don't do that.
That's clear.
So if we're talking technical terms here, Wilder should have won that first fight. Yes, the second fight was a different story, but the third fight, if Wilder hadn't gone into that fight 2-0 down and having to wait 18 months for an arbitration court to actually order Fury to take that fight, that could have been so much different. I'm just saying. I'm
gonna refer back to the Malik Scott situation and Mark Bruman with the Deontay Wilder. When y'all sitting there making these assessments, I'm gonna say it goes back to the training. Like when I was telling y'all, Bill Haney gave Devin the wrong game plan. when Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder fired Mark Breland and sit there and brought Malik Scott into camp, Malik Scott was all wrong for Deontay
Nah,
Wilder.
you know who was wrong for him? It was Jay Diaz. Jay Diaz was wrong for him.
Regardless, JDS was there. JD still there. While we sitting there say JD was wrong, he's still there.
Yeah.
He is terrible in
But
it. He's
but
like
but
one of
JD is JD
the
getting in the
trainer,
ring.
whatever he is.
Is JD getting in the ring though?
Nope.
JD
Thank
is in
God.
charge
No,
of
thank
business.
God that he didn't.
JD is in charge of the business. When you get in
Good.
the ring, when you climb between them ropes, it's the train. It's really the boxer. 100% the boxing, and only 3% of the trainer. Only 3. Some people say it's 10% and 90% of the fighter, 10% of the trainer. Israel. I'm gonna say it's 97% of the fighter and 3% of the trainer.
I
And
think it's 95-5.
it can't
But
be the 10% because you got to listen to this dude. If you're in a championship fight, it's 12 rounds. If you're in just a regular fight, 10 rounds, 6
right.
rounds.
What is the trainer taking in percentage of a pass?
Because if I'm a gladiator and
10%.
I'm
He takes 10% of the pass, right?
no,
Then he's
it
liable
all
for
depends.
10% of the loss.
It all depends though.
Yeah,
Whatever
it depends.
contract
So
Well,
you
if
get.
those who sign 10%, 20%
Some
doesn't matter.
trainers get more than
If a
10%.
trainer takes
How about this?
20% of the pass off a boxer, he is to blame for 20% of the loss. In my
What if
eyes,
he ain't taking 10? What if he ain't taking 10% of the
but it's
purse?
10% of the loss.
What
I'd
if he
believe
ain't taking?
JD
What
is
if?
100%.
But when you talk about the trainer, regardless
Yeah,
of his take on a purse, he's responsible for that trainer when he
he's
comes.
responsible for
When
his
I come
take.
back to the corner and you give me my water, and RIko telling me, keep your hands up, Israel. Do not go in there trying to slug with him, box him. And I'm steady trying to slug with him.
Mm.
And I'm getting my ass kicked throughout the fight. RIko
Then
coming back. What the fuck?
that's 90% of the boxer's fault.
Who?
Nah, then that's
That's
your
the
fault,
fighter.
bro. That's 100
But see, now let
to me.
me flip it on with the Devin Haney. Bill telling Devin to go in here and slug with Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin has never been no one punch knockout artist. Never
Nope.
been no, but he's been a superb boxer. This what
He's
kept
fantastic.
Lomachenko. This what kept Lomachenko when Lomachenko was when Devin was hit Lomachenko mandatory. Loma should have watched him long time ago. But Lomachenko and Bob Arum petitioned to Sotomayor to become franchise to avoid Devin Haney. This when Devin became quote
That's
unquote
true.
like people
That's a fact.
to call him
That's
the
fact.
email
Email
champion.
champion.
Yeah.
Devin
And now
became
everyone's an
the
email champion.
WBC champion at that time. Then he was steady asking for the likes of Teofimo Lopez, my homeboy from Baltimore, St. Davis. And these people was like,
Face of
nah,
boxing.
you ain't ready. You not ready. You chinny. You can't handle me. I'm gonna do this. Whether it be Teo telling him that, or Tank telling him that, or Lomachenko at that time. Because when Devin became undisputed, that's when Lomachenko was ready to entertain it. Because he said, it's one fight, I could watch him. A lot of people said, with Devin, I feel Lomachenko high. When all 3 judges, they said the fix was in against Devin. They said Devin Moretti and Sutherland was top ranked judges. Oh, Devin, you gonna have to prepare. Devin went in our box, Lomachenko. Bill ain't give, Bill and Devin told Bill in that fight. I'm gonna tell you where it went wrong in the Lomachenko fight with Bill and me. Because Devin told Bill,
Round
man,
9.
Lomachenko understand what I'm doing. But you know what Devin did? Devin ain't listen to Bill then. He went out there and outboxed Lomachenko. Yeah. A lot of people say, well, Lomachenko, yeah, that's boxing. You hit a person, person hits you. It all depends who you favoring in that
But
fight.
that's not a usual dynamic though in boxing trainer relationships though, father and son.
Yeah,
they've
like I
got
think
that
it's more
license
like
to
an American
ignore.
thing.
I ain't talking about the training part perspective. I'm talking about how a judge,
Yeah.
you know, grade the
Yeah.
fight. And some people saying Lomachenko won. Some people saying Devin won. But you have 3 judges. And all 3 judges said Devin beat the shit out of Lomachenko.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that, Ben. Just for now, we've got to come back to the boxing just for 1 second. It's round 9 of the main event of Podrick McCrory versus Carrillo. This has been Hard Talk incorporated into iBoxingHub's watch-alongs. So we've mixed up the show tonight. So thank you for all who have come through, who are on the chat, who are watching on Twitter and around the world on social media. We're into round 9. There's 30 seconds to go. And what has looked, as far as I've been sneakily trying to gauge as much action as I can, that McCrory is, he looks as though he's going to close this one out. It's been a very boring affair, although he's had him down a couple of times. So it's virtually walking pace, this fight right now. So as a main event, a bit disappointing. But having said that, I want to welcome Mr. Styles to the show, all the way from Canada. Big MMA, combat sports fan, and of course a boxing fan. How are you, big man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, great. Oh, great. This is Hard Talk, watch along, main event, and banter and boxing all in one. You've been listening in, Mr. Styles, and what Mr. Ben Israel, who's come along to Hard Talk tonight, has got to say. Anything you want to add to the discussion?
I've just been listening in. I've enjoyed the commentary. I mean, you guys should get paid more than the actual professionals too, to be quite honest with you. I mean, you guys cover the action
Thank you
like
very
that.
much.
And we do. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. So,
But
we've been talking about Devin Haney. We talked about trainers, how much fault or blame they should be taking on losses. But does the dynamic change for you when it comes to father and son teams? Where does the portion of blame lie in that scenario?
as far as the trainer and fighter goes, if your trainer also happens to be your father as well, that's where the old saying comes in: never mix business and family, because it just, as we can see, it never goes well. But I mean, you can't fully blame the trainers for a lot of the time, because they give that's their job, to train the fighters. That's their job, to give them the advice, to go in there with the best game plan. And at the end of the day, the fighter, once that bell rings, and how are you supposed to hear your trainer over an arena of people screaming? It's very impossible a lot of times for them to hear the instructions, and then a lot of times the game plan, from what I've seen from a lot of fights, goes out the window, and they just go into business for themselves. And a lot of times that works, a lot of times it doesn't. So you can't put a good chunk of the blame on the trainers. It's a majority of the fighters' fault. They got to take some responsibilities. I mean, even before the show, I messaged in the chat to RIko when I heard one of the fighters missed weight and the fight was off. I'm like, how can some of these fighters call themselves professionals when they miss weight, and they can't really? It's very unprofessional of them. It's very disrespectful. So you can't really put the blame on the
No, but
trainers.
it wasn't really Fortuna's fault though. But he did look a
Yeah, if
little
you're
bit
talking
too
about
overweight.
Fortuna, there was circumstances as for that.
No,
Reasons for coming in overweight, but I understand what you're saying. In 99.9% of cases, it is unprofessional coming in overweight. Case in point, Ryan Garcia with
Ryan
Devin
Garcia
Haney.
was making a complete shit show of that entire thing. I mean, he was even
Yeah.
he was drinking beer on the scale. The man was drinking beer on the scale.
I don't want to give too much airtime to Ryan Garcia, to be fair. I just wanted to make that as a point of measure. Now, Ben, you touched on it before when you said that Bill Haney can only take Devin so far. I understand that, because if you look at other father and son teams, they've been far more successful at the top level. Do you feel it's a time for a change now in Devin Haney's career, moving, from this point forward? And should he give his father another role in the team?
When you look at father and son duo, I'm not saying that the father and son duo is something that should be just taken away from in boxing. It's been a lot of successful. And I'm just saying, at the end of the day, some people, when they look at whether it be the lawsuits, the thing,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, Devin is a great fighter. You put him in the hands of a great trainer, Devin, and he's 24, 25 years old.
Yeah.
Full belt era, undisputed two division champion. Resume is phenomenal. But when you look at the Ryan Garcia fight, a lot of people, Devin never been, or Devin, why your favorite fighter never fought him there? Ask that question. Why? Devin is a great boxer. But Bill, when you ask me, well, Ben, you said about, Bill took Devin as far as he can take him. Well, no, I'm gonna turn it around. Devin took Bill as far as he can take him, because Bill can't tell Devin nothing else no more. And we talking
Wow.
That's a
and
great
we
Wow.
talking about, and we
That
talking
is
about
the
going north.
best flip I've
And we
heard
talking
about
about
that
going
yet.
north. And we talking about going north. Devin fighting at 140. I think he lost his WBC belt against Ryan. My assessment.
Yeah.
But according to the rules and regulations of the sport,
you can't lose something when you're not fighting at that weight. It doesn't work like that.
regardless,
In
if
essence.
Ryan would have made weight, I'm hypothetically speaking.
If you would have weighed weight, I think Devin would have actually beat him, because he would have been
If Bill
that
would have gave him the right
dehydrated and
damn
that
game
fucked.
plan,
Yeah.
that's my point right there. If Bill would have gave Devin, just go out and box him. Keep your motherfucking hands up, son. Or Devin, however would Bill refer to Devin in the corner. Keep your motherfucking hands up. He hitting you with the left hook. Stand well. Be prepared for this shit. And watch out for the right hook, bitch. Because he hitting you with that shit too. But if Bill do not be in his corner talking to Devin like here, but yet and still telling Devin, oh, you looking good, son. Go out here and kill him. Kill what? Go out here and do something you never did before, and you looking bad trying to do it tonight. Just got up off the canvas. What are we talking about? But Bill, great father, great promoter. I don't have nothing to say about Bill as a manager, as a promoter, but as a trainer. When Adrian Broner, when him and Adrian Broner had that YouTube squash, not squash, but when they had the YouTube beef, when they was talking about, Alicia Baumgartner, you right, whatever it was. But then Adrian Broner told him, bro, you really trash as a trainer. Bro, Devin took Bill there. When he was over there finna fight motherfucking your boy for the undisputed belt for the second time. Yeah, in Australia.
Cambosis.
When he was finna fight that boy in Australia for the second time, when the federal government, okay, since you want me to say his name, Cambosis. When the government hold Bill, when Judah went over there, said, man, God damn it, I'm gonna train him. Prepare him to box. Do what got you there. But when you say that Bill, no, it's not about the father and son duel. I don't got nothing against that. Nothing. But as a trainer, listen to Mr. 619, listen to Mr. Neutral, listen to RIko, listen to Ben Israel. When I go in my corner, I want my trainer to tell me the truth. Not sit there lying to me. Not sitting there telling me then sit there give me a motherfucking cake after I got my motherfucking ass whooped. What the fuck are we doing, bro? This boxing.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to let the folks know that Podrick McCrory results, somebody will have to let me know because I lost my Wi-Fi for a minute there. I had to go and put a buck in the meter, to fire it back up. So I missed the end of the fight, the result. So RIko, tell me what happened.
No idea. I got even lie to
You've
you.
no
The
idea
stream,
as well. What a watch
well,
along this has been.
after the Robbie Davis fight, I kind of signed out a little bit because the stream was kind in and out. So I was just like,
Yeah. But listen, this is Hard Talk USA first and foremost.
fucking hard.
And it has been Hard Talk. Many, many thanks to Ben Israel for coming through. And
Yeah, you should call
for
yourself
indeed.
that instead of like most hate because you're really cool. Like
No, I think the most hated
you remind me
suits
of a
him
friend of
because
mine actually.
he's got they're from the same area, Baltimore, Atlanta, around them ways.
Troll's
Very.
from Massachusetts.
West Baltimore, man. No. No
Where's
Massachusetts,
Baltimore?
no Atlanta, West Baltimore, to be precise.
Oh, West Baltimore, yeah.
Went to Douglas, went to Dunbar, went to all those schools down in Baltimore.
Brilliant stuff.
I love the city. I love the county, Montgomery County, shout out. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. But moving forward in life, if I can't get no money in Baltimore, I should go across the pond.
You should
move my tent. I'm just saying, me as a man, though, bro.
Yeah.
Because if it ain't nothing working for me, you know what I'm saying? We 619. I got to learn to move my tent, bro. I can't sit there and be talking about 619 getting all the money. Fuck not saying fuck 619, but I gotta worry about me, RIko.
Fuck yeah.
You get your ass over here, mate.
You can't be sitting out there worrying about the other
easy
fighter.
money over here. It's like candy from a baby.
That's literally the same shit I think every day before I wake up.
But that's fantastic stuff. Look, guys, we have come to the end of the show. It's been wonderful having this Hard Talk watch along and Banter and Boxing collaboration tonight, RIko. Brilliant stuff. I want to thank everyone in the chat who supports iBoxingHub and Banter and Boxing. Another great show. Thank you very much. And we will be returning next week, hopefully with a special guest interview, Mr. Neutral Meats for Hard Talk. And don't forget, next week we got more boxing to come along with our live shows. I believe it's Mike Tyson next week. So we've got that to look forward to. Massive.
I hope Mike Tyson punches a hole straight through Jake Paul's chest.
Before I jump off, I'm gonna jump off. But I want y'all. I'm glad you brought up that fight. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. iBoxing, Mr. Neutral 619. Ben Israel finna get out the building. Who y'all like in that fight? I just want to hear y'all.
It's Mike Tyson in round one. Tyson. I don't care what nobody says.
I hope he's on.
It's over. That peekaboo is just gonna rock up on him from the. He doesn't know where it's gonna come and hit him. He doesn't have a fucking clue. And Jake Paul will be flat on his back with the medical attention all around him. Hopefully he wakes up and all is well. But listen, for me, it's a nonsense fight. It should never happen, but it is what it is. It is here, and we're going to get it. Do we see the explosive Mike Tyson for 3 rounds? That's all it takes for me.
I hope he knocks him out. I hope he
sends him to fucking Asgard. Mr. Styles, what are you saying?
The knockouts, I saw the rules. The knockouts are allowed, and
they are.
And honestly, and to add to a point, Tyson, I remember, just to mention this real quick, when he did the movie The Hangover, one of the actors that he punched and for that scene in the movie, he said he wanted to take a Tyson punch. And I'm like, if he really took a Tyson punch, the movie would have been shut down.
He would, he would have been a Baldwin type effect.
So for Tyson, I think so for Jake Paul, he thinks he knows what he's getting himself into. You don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. This is Mike Tyson. Your best
Mike
bet.
fucking Tyson.
Your best bet is if he goes for the ear. I'm just saying.
Do you know what? Do you know what changed my mind? Because I was thinking, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't be doing this. Jake Paul probably going to be too strong. Is when he said, and I know this going back to the day, and Mike Tyson said, "When I never liked that man, and if he comes back, if that Mike Tyson comes back, then he comes back, and Jake Paul's in a world of trouble."
I mean, I get he's trying to promote the fight, but like, come on, you don't.
That's true, though. I get that. But that's also true because he said that on an interview back in the 80s, and I remember it well. And for him to bring up that rhetoric again, that's foreshadowing a very bad outcome.
He wants his career to cut short. That's what it is.
Give us your prediction. Just give us your quick prediction. How's he going to go for you?
Knockout round 3.
Knockout round 3, RIko.
Knockout round 2.
Knockout. I'm going for knockout round 1. So we got a 3-2-1. We'll talk about that next time. But look, thanks, guys. Thanks to everybody in the chat who's come through and engaged with us. Fantastic show. RIko, my co-host, my host, my sensei, my son
Big up, man.
from another
Big
mother. Another great show. Thank you very much. He's gone, Mr. Styles, but yeah, big up to him as well. This is iBoxingHub, and this show is sponsored by.
Oh, I pressed the thing. Oh, my bad.
Try to do as fast as Chris there.
I can't do it fast. I tried. I almost broke my arms. No, big up everybody.
Don't forget, guys. Do the 40% iBoxingHub 24 promo code in any of the D-Rock drip that you're seeing there. Like and subscribe to us, and get us over that 1,000 mark. RIko, take it away. Close us out.
I will close everybody out. My bad. Oh, just really quickly, just to say, I'll be streaming from the BNB YouTube in like half an hour. So hopefully I'll see you guys there in a bit. Take care. God bless. And
it's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. I start my squad with